I mean, Shrawa Mobebre. Me bacho, therefore, Mama Menya Jumawe Emra, Mene, Dr. Ebenezer Aka. And Doc, and handle heartbeat homeopathic clinic, La Paz, Nyameche, Omuo Kata, hostel Nechi, Kata hostel Nechi, and Omuo. And Dr. Niebedim Komobi. Doctor said, Mitiana Odiachemi, allergic rhinitis. Allergic rhinitis. Okay, so for my education, what is allergic rhinitis?
You can find time, you can brofo.
Mim person busa say allergic rhinitis ne dia
or you hina uchinsu. Wohin wa ichinsu.
Okay.
No. Wohina in so fimoba.
Okay.
And one no.
And yes, be out here ya.
Oh no. Say you do signs and symptoms na ni na beba.
Oh, this is my first time. Tina my answer be person me person me tia see ya san me jai wa ma etifo.
No worries. Oh yeah, hwena uchinsu. Me am fancy to me come fancy.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Me tia see pa.
Yes.
Me tia see pa.
Wohena sufim oba.
Yeah.
Yes.
And onion.
Onion.
Allergic
rhinitis.
Allergic rhinitis. Okay, over to you, Joe.
But I was say, Munia Benyon was the count of Mechia, a tea for Ninara, and I'm Hona, would the Memburia, would say more Accra FM. In there, in your berry, Hena Pomizon and Chetre far. Hina, Uchi, in Su. War Potokasum here some, or your crope, or your allergic rhinitis. You gotta be what allergic rhinitis, your patron. Kwanana or the winning sa on one. Another opeja ofim beru tum bereno mpeni pino hwene mun ochinsu another insu fimoba na hwene mun so okeka allergic rhinitis na wofren na onwen otumka obi biara wezin fi biara na osi wa bra eze wo hwenen eza atwe anempo de eza asun azibia onyenwonje. Into quickly, no woman share in Zama or allergic rhinitis or zeba. You have be seasonal and perennial allergens. You gotta be you find that more from ano. You how was the ye one summer house flies was what be fear pin. Reasoning that was a word dog, a don't brace a asun. Into a cheddar on seasonal. Into said them argument yes this context muza on my patch rani obodum bribi. Wo abrabonuma ebuhu de ahamata na aba anempo de insutobere wa aba onen obia no hwenen owo issue woman obotum when you allergic rhinitis ye fra bibi perennial allergens ones in pakro from day 1 hour to the 12 month no another 365 days no ne hwen no de biara ne insufim oreba bie mo no so ebi ho a oye indoor allergens. You can be when you're allergic rhinitis, kofra by no, or your indoor allergens, or your abazi. In penny period, funny day, Ubiana wageramwa, another okra, another cat, and yin woofy. Ubiana the major mono, subject of frache, o janenan, another or junso, sainten, say, okoma, woheno in sutumufimoba.
Really?
Oh, yes. If you're horsumpa, never on to them. If you're ha, never no but why the footro. Another huntuma will fear.
Okay.
No so say Ochimokoduma. No hair no ebonde wama in sufim the new I call. Or your allergic rhinitis, be a monoso onto them. You be a hosa, Nezeno, your friend Bibi.
Ban Pacho, Manquani. Oh, can't foot rasem no. Also, go out me asthma.
Yes.
In futuro outcome him. Then
what trigger?
What trigger?
In your.
What is the difference between the
two? Here the complications are what I say.
Okay.
See our causes.
Okay.
Na yara kano. Intimida wa semu ne benyin. Be a monoso bi o hwa or your triggers. Or your allergic triggers, another allergen triggers. Onon yebuhun there in pakro no men funny there. Nwusu. That is nwusie. Anem put a strong odor. If you have been who spray crowd fan of hinoma. ebon de ohunti dem ara
yeah.
yes ibi so mpo is on to them ibi is an irritant me friend will be wa bo spray bi mosquito spray and then bibi ebon no so dem ara ni nyina no otum twetwe dem allergic rhinitis ozeba nti wo ma hwɛ centreze a wo be kire de obi o allergic rhinitis ozi kanen mpoko no obohunti asante kase obefere obohunsi nti ohunti dem na ekor ebien ebasa ebuhu na efi otoetuedo ohunti papa onen oya allergic rhinitis straight away biem no so obi a owo allergic rhinitis no mpani pin ne hwani mu no oya okekan nti eyi na o mehu de no mizi oya allergic rhinitis because modu baby ameka sinusitis nti mepede eyi yehwe na yede to hin kotodwam biem no so mpani pin ne hwani mu no insu befim wa ba popopopopopopopopo baka de sebio ta frache obi a ne hwani mu pipe apa mu nsu no orba nti ebu hu de dem nkofo wota wo tissue wo ho na osan so wo hanketi nti de bia na ohunta na oza ahye nkotokum ebi wo so o paper tissue and paper towel wi an wa to achen ne nyina no ya allergic rhinitis bia mo no so hona wo allergic rhinitis no mpani pii no oya hona enwua okeka wan debo ne nyo na ekọ baka de sebieta frache obi a waahwe boko jira ne susu fini enyo no mu oroba ne nyina no o me hu de no ewo ehaw bi de me haw no nizi ne yakrope oya allergic rhinitis into o me hwe sunsanso bon a enya allergic rhinitis na enya anu yi papa mfanka te bia onyuboko ebenya sinusitis yeka sinusitis a nyimpe biara wonyim no ana hwenen yewo itu ebien a hanyina yeze yinwa ye naked eye yeze hu da mutu ebien in or nasal cavity say ye wai honam na wo wonyim due nyinara ye benya 4 other pairs of nasal cavities wo hin nechi ye fra bibi wo hwen no ehu de ye wo to a amna wo ye hu ebien ekro nyimfa ekro atabina na ekro nyimfa ekro benkum now ye kọ ne nkyɛnkyɛn na ye me be 1 inch a ɔno ehɔ no ye wa another cavity wɔ hɔ or ye pair ye from maxillary cavity and then maxillary sinus ye kɔ wo hwen ne tenten no ye kyem pepepe a no so enyimfa na atabin no ye wɔ another cavity too wɔ hɔ ɔno so wɔ from the sphenoid cavity ina ye kɔ wenwo ne ntamina that is left and right ne ntamina no so ye wɔ twabie no wɔ hɔ wɔ from the ethmoid Ansah ne yekɔ wo forehead na ye wotwabie no wɔ hɔ from frontal sinus ne nyinara no ɔboa azo ɔboa yin de ɔma mframa tum kɔ wadwen nim nka yempe biara otum ɔdwena na eti no wada na apɛ to nti Yankopɔn in his own wisdom no why them we create them cavities ama sɛ mframa fa wo hwen tuna ye hunu mu a na wakɔ hɔ na waka reserve kakra ewia na bi so we invigorate ana de wa refresh adwenen ama wando too much damazin otum osisiw a ofan sinusitis inti se enya allergic rhinitis na sa anya edru papa mfan kan odzizi kokana ebenya sinusitis inti ebo no obi ho a ne hwen
betnya block
oba block very good e wana mreban
okay
inti obi ho ebo na ne hwen no efa weesiw efa ogboya na weesiw no hu no nyina wa ekọ ontum fa scent ibi ho so a ebo no hunti no so wonye kata a me de menye cold o me waden yes a me ko baby air condition wo pen menye cold or sinusitis or start from allergic rhinitis na yentum yenye ho anu yi papa mu wezizi ekodu dem bie mo no so etum enya asthma me ken no ne asthma no ebenya dem na ebenya
okay
obi a owo allergic rhinitis we disease akokan complication wotum aka bane de wenya asthma no na okere ni airway ye ka airway a kone na frama fom ozo ko wa here wom wonfini mu no sinto anachima to obaba ho usande enya sinusitis wa block ho kakra nti frama no ntum mfam na onko wo hwini mu ye ane de onko wa here wanim ye oyedem na ebenya eje ahoma ebe breathless I be friend breathlessness nti aja ahoma ebo no nsiri ye onon na o man kofo wonya wheezing sound nti obi ho ebo nde oja ahoma no waso wasma ebo nde oja ahoma o fin etsin wo no bodo anana akoko no do anana ne chest no o friend wheezing sound ɔkyerɛ dɛ ɔyɛ asthma ɔyɛ clear case of asthma bie mu no so dem allergic rhinitis yi odzizi kɔka na enya otitis media yɛka otitis media ɔyɛ wasoɔ ne mu ɛhu ne mpanyinfo wɔtaa wɔka dɛ ɔka ehwene a na waka enyiwa ɛhu dɛ they are very very clever mpanyinfo a wɔabɛsɛ no kɔ they are very very clever because we observe it over time ma ɔtenyi mpakoro no wenya problem wɔ ne hwene mu but odzizi kɔka na ebo na naso no mu no wa start dɛ ɔyɛ deɛ yɛfrɛ bi station tube ɛna yɛfrɛ bi vestibular system why the goro boy ɔwɔ asoɔ no mu nti ɔno na ɔgye information ansa na ɔdze ama year dramen ɔno no ho tum ka nti obi a wenya allergic rhinitis odzizi kɔka na otitis media nasoɔ no mu ɔbɛyɛ ne yɛw ɔrekɔka no ogyina hɔ mpo a otum wonya vertigo ebo na ɔwetwa ahwe ane no yɛ de okyinen ni nyinaa no ebi ho onyum ɔse dɛ ɔdɛm kɔkɔtɔ mogyedwomo no because me age bi ane mo mogye no waba fam ɔnyɛ no kware or started from allergic rhinitis nti wɔn yɛhwɛ mboa a ɛba mo hɔ ɛba heartbeat homeopathic clinic na wɔ allergic rhinitis a motum za aboɔ ozi kanen ɛba mama homeopathic remedy mapa ɔbɛkɔ hini ɔbɛkɔ na ase bebe chema tobiara wan
Obi has sent me a message. He said because of this problem you are talking about, every day I offer allergy tablet. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Mbrikoma, as time goes on, my baba betcha allergies and allergens.
Okay.
My baba betcha sinusitis. Topic since 2000. Ping.
It's very interesting anyway.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Inti dear monoso eba mama homeopathic remedy. Na mama homeopathic remedy na obako hini na ase baby achemato baby asento baby hono why stubborn proud FFF for tablet maaze no okwa na waba ni nyina no oboko baby blockage be oboko okowia ma obesenyi dam insu no omba biem complications in nara omba biem ete fu mesre na makade homeopathic remedy no onye ewuduru now opotokasem kakra maka maza sha oni that every remedy is chosen carefully based on the patient history, and a correct homeopathic remedy could even prevent spread of infections. As I can my one who say, "Oh, now allergic rhinitis only in master of papa, a better diary, and a better book in a pen, and then possess your phone aba. As I echo one, ma intumin, and add intumin jahum portrait troll, a banana catcher. Be a monoso, or there ebon wasn't actually as a potsing. Ah, de biara madamazan oba. No so true. I means is bana or konkum processed food. Say ewo allergic rhinitis means you be an ejuma. E as biara or konkum processed food biara means be a monoso say a batana make sure they say ewa abofraba totofe fin takabana bomazon there emamane nufunsu 6 months and above emamane busu enufunsu sorry bosum esia na nembore oboboa ma friend nkombo no akosoro into your viral infection or you need a mazi on to monkan be a monoso mr papa there ewo ho na eja home na wa home geno ehun ye oya bisi basa efi oya wa bibia wo ho a on no medical emergency samba heartbeat homeopathic clinic mpa wankasa for ho foko aban asupiti a oboboa ma wetum wa hwe ozamo because I hear ebutum afrom na da hwe ho kwa be a moso men too much adwendwen iwiase kodanda wo ho problems wo ho adwen too much no so to ma wo hwen no nso fim oba popopopopopopo na ehu asbekro no mo pocho into stress or stresses no or dey bomozon na ye twado ma no so okofom damazi nyinara no eye wi a allergic rhinitis on kra azekro pe na dey ye or dey gwar ehye water for bag tsano ho na kra wo fie dem record doctor na kan fantena mo wo nkran ebe nkran na ebe hu wo La Paz Endume Clinic. Bisa nyameche ho no ye wo abrosan kase bi odan no wo kwan no ho wo friend Kata Hostel in Canon no friend Kata Hotel. Nature ho school bi ho friend Crown Prince International. Me ni share wall. Ekobo asa mo Time FM. Nature ho nyameso mo Gabe Junction ekosunyane a mo sunyane Regional Hospital ni hwani mu second gate. Eko Cape Costa. Me wo menya menwu oyebrono nizin or opposite Ekwan Junction about from na bibinya na from or 0243 33 26 0243 33 78 26. Another number 0541 152 443 0541 152 443. Ebohum wa TikTok, ebohum wa Facebook check Aka Homeopathy, ebona into bracket Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic or ho Aka ACKAH. TikTok ebomo Heartbeat Homeopathy GH, one word, Heartbeat Homeopathy GH. Ni nyina videos na most of the topics amaka or ho meda was say good afternoon Munia Benin.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
That's
it. All right, so that's it live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Yeah, Damunya say interesting. Yeah, Keno Foriata Echo Parliament and Ra and or call Parliament and Ra or call Parliament and Ra no or back to the office. I don't know whether something dramatic or meaning I don't know. But Monsha video we mame. Just watch this video about Keno Foriata. And nanama minim swashe Keno Foriata video no okoba ye no ombeshi ano no ware.
Enra. Adena.
Anya asem kuma o.
Se
wakọ se wakọ akun. Se wakọ hin Omo besa finance ministry adwumafo ni nyina lie.
Ena omo gu hanu mu etu nwum di hia.
Yedi nkunim, yediko.
Ye besa di biem.
I'm like really?
They don't say video na wo kan.
Yeah. Yes, manemra.
Finance Ministry. When you budget presentation, of course, or Parliament. So the current state of the economy, no, when you jabros say, you guys are working, just a more year, Juma.
No, but a day in a young couldn't over 1 cedi to 12. $1 to 12
yes.
Ghana cedis.
Because the last time we share Fitch ratings, almost this year, ended the year but debt to GDP 99%. 99%. Enti enkunimu amu die no. Eni se tepede na osese na okwa parliament ya yedini si akonkonwo. Se tepede na ose wo okwa parliament kwabena mu amumu wa betire na ose na nkasa atam no. Mo soa no wapakan mu. Chese mo onse me kasa ade bia omu ye bia no omu ye in pride. Se pride no our hand time no say chese ade no omu ye they don't care.
But what him say Baumia also did the same thing after the flag bearer race. When him say almost ekwasa Jubilee House. Oh yes,
aye who party. Aye who party kwabena. Ase omu ni se bia jimifu obi na ensan. Because ade we na wo ye no. Wo ye say wo ye de ahye watamfo ani wuo. Hwan ni wo tamfo? Ghana ni nu a ono se wa mess up. Wa ma na kɔ crisis mu no. Wo yes ade we wu di nkunimu no wo ye fa.
Obi send me message. You see the conduct of the staff of a Ministry of Finance is clearly against the Public Service Act.
The last time Kwabena wan kan ha say we call various state institutions mu a NPP for state associations wo.
Yeah.
Enti we against them. Since when ye TB that say we call ECG a ye wo NPP association wo we call state institution bi mu a. That ahade akwa
but the point is the antokwana government no ne citizens war eya wadi nkunim. What fight?
I don't know.
The antokwa
Me Kwabena me nim
Gutafo kasa. Osi yadi nkunim. Beverages food and beverages for kasa. Osi yadi nkunim. Even the issue say why taxes every raw materials the sanitary pad. And that lady be from sanitary pad industry nibusa very cogent question. Was it not local companies no come produce sanitary pad? Yes saying. No do I say?
Say sayas no kura yem say company bi ni nyina majority of them Kwabena unum so mo ye free China neighbor.
Yes.
Company omo ankasa wo be hu say bia your friend say company no e wo Ghana ha. But omo manufacture that product no outside
I mean,
China no only taking omo produce those niema no.
Yeah. So
niema ni bebre wo hono mu a on say sa oba pa product onye no Ghana ha. Oh, delay product same free Ghana ha. Amoni em free Ghana ha Kwabena. Oh, em free Ghana ha.
And it's so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah, ma wo mo no ma brand wo mo ankasa ohun say te se Kwabena wo sika no akoto ka no customize na e do din abo akiri.
I see.
Etin niema no yenya wo ha. Sa makre no ye gudwa sui bebre no mu ni ade bebre yenya no Ghana ha. Companies ye manufacture Ghana.
But sanitary pad companies no and also.
Oh Kwabena. Me come market ya. Your friend is say different wo. But me Ghana hankasa me hu du am ye no wo sa Ghana ha say.
Okay. So let's watch Bobie. Bobie did the same thing and very as
this is a surprise package put together by the staff of the office of the vice president. Now, the entire staff of the office of the vice president are clad in white to signify victory. And the vice president, I don't know if he's going to get emotional right now because he didn't know about this surprise package the staff had in stock for him. Usually when his car parks, he gets out almost immediately, but it's taking a couple of seconds for him to get out. Maybe he's trying to process this whole surprise that is being prepared for him. So you see the vice president shaking his head. So this is coming as a surprise to him. And is he going to shake every single one here? Yeah, so that's the vice president having pleasantries with the staff of the office of the vice president. and you get this only on Joy News. So we'll try and get a few words from the vice president once he's done and ask him about what he makes of this.
And perform one in a partisan.
Yes, omo party boys and girls.
So when there is a change of government, omo abekwa na se ombekwa.
JM Crawford no mo yadwuma wo no mo. Omo ka ho. Obi anka ho.
Okay, so Crawford we no mo no. I say vice president and say president or any team. Any what civil servants they are there. What do you say? Aha, over no, they are there. Mimi Mobia or yeah, Jumo Castle for almost 25 years.
Okay.
Yeah, they are there.
Okay.
Right? But this the situation no emu police for emu soldier for ene de keka ho ye won krofo a omo ho a ba omianum koto omo do omo nyina afra force eso se white eso bra beto nyon now the ba omia ene kenofori ataye, and that is the situation.
Because ono say your friends na Akufo-Addo 2008 ono wan hunu say president in waiting. Ba omia so after omo primaries omo koye no so hunu say president in waiting. Say no maka na bonta mo manfai. But Kwabena wo issue no ye say public servant for a omo yi wo manim eyewe. Wo na hunu say public servant for. Omo go ho no say MPP for any a party e wa ban mu any asoa ya kogu Jubilee House ne ye adwuma. There's nothing like say me a public servant too. And I do go our ministry on because Ministry of Finance squad and kayame 1 na Jubilee House de see wa kwad and can shut down yame 1 sa. But Ministry of Finance de what de a yame 1 kakra because said dia wo kan public servant no bebre o one ma ban sesa bebre beko bebre so beka ho no ma ye adwuma. Ba Kwabena se wo po se wo mpo mumpie mra bonten na momra me bosse enhye minister na vice president en munyam no wo be piaba bebre omu a omu bonyo so se wogina bonten ayi nanimu ye saade we because on mi se aban se san gina bia finance ministry ho ye dey ananse ni gina bia o Jubilee House dey so omu nyina beko but finance ministry especially se aban se san saade we ye mu gina no mu video aba bonten mu gina wia so a ye di nkunumu ye di koi obi a face aba ye hunu wo bia se party politics so partisan na yi na wo ye o ministry no mo dia ene huntimi ntina ho no Sabansi Sadia, Ubeko. Abansi Sa Ubeko. Because since we're a public servant and as a public institution, you who Sadia will be honorable. You ebinsi da, but Bibian young one under President Akufo-Addo. Bibian one must say Ghana Kwabena, Bibian one ma, but a young one was say acquired to this extent, say finance minister or Jubilee House de Kwabena, Romoya, what they are no quite there to watch Junimu. Police for me na do mo agum so mo nyina mo party na ba power. But say finance minister we are the current state of the economy, this country. Beko parliament. Ebe piaba. Because Ghana Statistical Service manipulates or no figure or penal de babe to just say it's inflation at about 35%. Why the new economic indicator be na what Ghana has say ya or just at the end. Obi anjindi. Etimani anje say Ghana Statistical Service the momo pesa wo ye no or ye the mamo was in inflation about 35% mu di nkunim. Debt to GDP Ghana Statistical Service and famrai. Fitch ratings was say end year we by 99%. BOG family the emrai. E dia be na finance ministry one Kwabena adwuma bay adwuma papa bay ni nkunim dia o ma ye dia ma wo man Ghana wo mu di nkunim wa ha. What teaching Kwabena we can about dollar to CD rate.
Yeah.
Say ye on say demand the cost enti issue to cost because this year ye kwaji euro bond cocoa bond $800 million e be pim samre bankers bien person obey part of it because when the economy ni say 99 debt to GDP 99% e dey no fan ni see camera me rasa ade we sim it will be a pim samre last year October on say your core crisis mu ana dollar ahwiri see the edu be 17% no the man ni ba from wo bra nya cocoa bond 1.3 billion and information minister Kwadwo Opon Kromade hu sembe tudwa so first trench ni ba ye no onanso sa no kra no e ma afi kra na chese ba from first trench ni ba ye no and scan no eti ba from second trench ba ye no and scan ti ba from this year koko loan ye nya ye and then since 2011 kwaju over $2 billion koko loan this year $800 million Kwabena yen sankaye IMF second tranche e was about 1st November e be pim saa mmere ye nim da eba because your creditors proposals ye de come a wo mo accept ye enti say ya yete wono mo no se koko loan ama na say IMF sika ama dollar ne kwa na eko this same year no went me stabilize this currency exchange rate no wo creditors you are not paying them creditors say the dollars etua wo mo eka no what put on hold yentua wo biaka enti dollar nanka afi bi atwam ne sesa ne bebredi kotua ye ho aka the whole of this year wontua wo biaka in dollars untua why extend the ekwa anim wontua yet kwa no struggle so betimi stabilize the economy no eno ye nkunimdie de ma
oso wadi nkunim
nkunimdie de ma ne se Kwabena se no wa honhono no watwetwe
I like that. With him, almost shall see a free a parliament May, and it's very interesting. Now, how many boys be kojina? Why has a video? How many boys be kojina? Now, what means a boys now? Brem, it is about quote mora. Nam se to Mandela. Oh, it seems that yade say what the propaganda era ni economy. Sad because at the end of the day, you want more cotton and no more cotton. You're all cotton, watching no. You're all cotton, watching no.
So that is the reality of people's life.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So, and these MPP can play propaganda with anything. We don't have any problem. But when it comes to economy, when it comes to economic figures, indicators, realities,
yeah.
And what the realities need to agree. Then what you are mining in life and but let's watch this one. Back. I watched this video and I was like, really? Are there ways see Ace Ghana? So citizen Ashu, bishop by day, malam by night. Okay, but some no me per time na my wajma minim where some George.
Somebody better than you. I can't do it. If you say somebody better than you, Mora, never true, my God. Don't forget me, don't forget me, don't forget me, don't forget me. If you say somebody better than you, never true, my promise. If you say somebody better than you, Mora, never true, my God.
So the last time you guys were here, you are here again today. Well, I mean, most of the people are saying that this is a budget that appears very empty. You do not see it that way. How are you justifying the picketing you're doing here?
Well, thank you very much for this question. Youth in Accountable Governance has a different opinion totally from what others may say. In fact, if you look at what we have gone through during the days of COVID and elsewhere, even around the globe.
When I say no.
Na Kwabena asay, udie, when omo na asay no, bounce back no. Na indicators be na kire na kire say economy na bounce back.
Or catch us inflation about 35 or 34.
Inflation by what if fuel is so?
Oh,
these are the questions.
What if fuel is so? Because Ghana, Bibia is about fuel. Ube free fee and wakoto and wakoton.
Yeah.
Civil servants, ube free fee and wakwa juma or tuka. Either obe for public bus or on one car. Wakwa juma no waji salary no de abeshane yenema.
Yeah.
Enti fuel dear obia life depending on fuel. Enti almost inflation akọ from yati fuel so. The okofa mo ewa agoglosi. Okofa mo wa Accra abeton wo tema e de car na ekwa aba. Enti se wo kọ ne yati lorry first so de ono so obekọ ne yati mo ne so. Na ono so abete so wo efie. Enti se wo kọ ne yati lorry first mu a apart from dollar na e wo soro na obekọ akofa ne oma na e wo soro no. Na yasa to lorry first ni mu no oba obeka ne nyina.
So which means
enti inflation na wase wate so no. E de na wate.
So which means I go breaking it down my okay, so this is food inflation. Food inflation is not
okay, Kwabena, the last time in economists because not mentia CSA say Ghana statistical diba already no niema bono e koson kankanka. And I watch them say a month to month.
Yeah.
So ebia obefa ne te say bia free best July na September, October, November eba no. Okwa market
that
na.
That is quarterly.
Yes, okwa market na wo hwe food inflation no ebia percentage na akosei. Se wo de no toto ho de ya e betimi akasa won say no. Okwa market ya by mu do ni boarding. But ebia say de free best ebia January kwa ba ye ne bo be hwiri akosoro no. Won say Ghana nwane ye on season.
Yeah.
Tomatoes ewo market kakra ne boarding but yesin say after December no ebo ne be kosoro banche ne board after December ne bo ne be
so they pick
so
the food inflation they pick where they pick
yes,
where they
commodities
pick
no
then no a tablet ya boom.
Yes, but Kwabena, the fact of the matter is simple. Ghana Statistical Service no inflation no enye onu ne di obeye en wode ba o wie ko finance minister ho no a che ne say massa and then omo ya dia ma e dia te wo manim enye number figure
they will push the person our not here in charge of these figures to say throw away at a gun point.
Kwabena, inflation about 35%. Ghana kura mu Kwabena wo de ene kura ya ye simi. Inflation last year ekoya kokodu 57. 35%. Enti ordinary Ghanaian to say me no me ka de hwehwe ne say about 35%. Basic things are
that is it.
Any pay here and be reflecting
that
transport fares. Wo ko market here enuane. We raise supermarket and you make go on mo be affect bibia.
Because say onions, say onions 8 balls 20 Ghana cedis.
Because Niger
2 for 5.
2 for 5.
Yes.
Because
2 for 5 cedis.
Yes.
5.
Because Niger no so na
the dollar na
say.
Wow.
What you say offer trotro.
Yeah.
From Coastal Estate Junction. So when expenses Coastal Estate.
Yeah.
To Palace Moa 12 cities.
12 cities.
Yes, trotro.
And your taxi.
Debut trotro.
And yes Anzi.
Coastal Estate. I will chamu war Coca-Cola runabout. No akojina wo Palace Moa 12 cities. Opa afe obi anabusa. Trotro net tax. Anyway,
so I think they are jubilating. Owa abonten na wutie office wutie kamu wutie ya. Question na say obusa wo Ghana ni no say e dey na me so metimi agira so dey jubilate. What? Is it the way your friend say okoto enyema e wo market? Anas dia ya. And me say finance minister talking about gold for oil. And no people say very critical question. Gold for oil. Your top fuel say. And is the policy working right? Agu.
First one you say ya boka kabru $1 billion.
One more boka. Omo dia wia ye suso.
Omo sakwa sa de kabre o mine no.
Yeah.
Gold for oil.
Yeah. And that's it. But Nanama, let young story a quick one. Me were issues with General Hospital issues.
Okay.
And Yankotie Ekufuado, 10th August 2020.
Okay.
10th August 2020. I think say Ghana from waye na yembusa sa way. A projector yafa consultants. Ya ye project no architectural works bibia wie. Abai say obehia $68 million to execute the project euros into akọ UK bank bi wo akwajiska parliament man kwai go and take the money. The president abaya now so actually say the money no aba to omo ba started the project $68 million euros. Project no will be executed by a Chinese company. Omo do omo niema aba site. Then all of a sudden echire din yanti tuo yanti akorabo yanti hwe echire din ye wo hwa Monday na a health minister be catch say project near 50 million euros.
Or the video score parliament.
Yes. Say project near 50 million euros.
Yes, 8 million.
There be now 50 million no locally founded yeah, a fans are raising locally. A beer, mina mente sanko mo we say, and we want people to help us say. Says can omoji yana, womo na womoji and which is which, and omubasia kwa 50 million euros way. Na omande, yengoti Akufo-Addo quick one. Yengoti Akufo-Addo. 10th August.
I'm happy to be here in Labadi this afternoon to cut the sword for the commencement of work for the redevelopment of the La General Hospital. Let me at the outset thank the hard-working Minister for Health, the Honorable Kwabena Menu, Member of Parliament for Domain Central, for the diligence and efforts in helping to ensure the takeoff of this project. This redevelopment project has been occasioned by a report from the Ghana Health Service, which indicated that the 5-story structure of the hospital had developed gaping cracks, which made the facility unfit for use. Furthermore, the unplanned nature of the entire hospital campus required that it be reorganized so that it can function efficiently as a 21st century hospital, which will serve the needs of residents of La and its adjoining community. That is why government had to source quickly the requisite funding to embark on the redevelopment of this hospital in view of its strategic location in our nation's healthcare delivery system, and its upgrading will serve most people from Osu through La and Teshi, as well as residents living along the coastal corridor of Accra. This redevelopment project is being financed by a credit facility from the Standard Chartered Bank of the United Kingdom with an export credit guarantee from Sinosure of the People's Republic of China to the tune of 68 million euros with an insurance cover of 3,860,000 euros. Our record, that is the record of this government, to this end is unmatched. I'm reassured by the declaration of the contractor's representative that this project will be delivered on schedule and it will be beautiful and functional. Nime, I'm delighted and honored by your presence here, and I assure all of you that this project is a sign of greater things to come for love and indeed for the whole nation. Government's commitment to the total development of Ghana is absolute. I'm very hopeful that by the grace of God, and I expect that all of us gathered here will be present again, God willing, for the commissioning of this project once it is completed. May God bless us all and our homeland Ghana and make a great
almost deserted place, no. A bare empty place, nothing going on. Then you go take Kwabena Menu. I think on Monday, right? On Monday in Parliament.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh, okay. All right.
Tuesday.
Okay. So Tuesday. All right. So you go take Kwabena Menu Tuesday in Parliament.
Mr. Speaker, demolition of the structures to make way for a new facility was started on the 17th of July and completed 31st of July 2020. Then we did a shortcut. So, Speaker, let me, as a matter of interest, announce to my colleagues that the contractor who was supposed to do the project is the person who actually pulled down the facility. We had handed over site. He needed to clear the place to start new work, and there was no way that we can do that hospital on that same land without pulling down the facility. And that is how come the project was pulled down. Commencement of preliminary works, including geotechnical studies, soil tests, and site setup for offices, started on the 1st of September 2020. Mr. Speaker, the project, however, was suspended due to issues with the insurance cover from Sinosure. We faced challenges with relations with Sinosure, and then Sinosure suspended their efforts to issue insurance for the cover of the facility that we were taking in completion. We completed value for money audit following the issuance of the insurance cover by Sinosure, and that was done as late as 2022. So between 2020, when we have handed over site to the contractor to start work, the insurance issues delayed the project for nearly 2 years. Thereafter, Submission of advance payment requests with accompanying bonds was done late April 2022 for work to actually commence. The contractors submitted request for advance payment with the bonds, and following the submission of the advance payment request to the Ministry of Finance to be paid by Stanchart, the lead arranger, it came to light that Credit Suisse, one of the syndicated banks, had gone under liquidation and could no longer be a party of the financing team. So, Speaker, this is what significantly has delayed the project up to today. This compels Stanchart to find a replacement, but the process could not be completed before the government's debt restructuring process also started. As you may recall, the debt restructuring has led to a suspension on all externally funded projects covered by loans. And that is the situation we are in. Mr. Speaker, I must comment that apart from the large general hospital, we've never seen this type of hiccups up and down in managing any project in the health sector so far as since I became Minister for Health. So we have had serious challenges with large general hospital. So, Speaker, despite challenges imposed on the government by the debt restructuring, it is not resting on its OS. The President of the Republic, in particular, has taken a keen interest in the particular projects, following which the underlisted steps have been taken. Mr. Speaker, at the 37th session of Cabinet, the President directed the Ministers of Trade and Industry, Health and Finance to find alternative sources of funding to recommence the project. Through the efforts of the three-man committee, the Minister for Finance has now identified funds locally to continue the project with the same civil works scope but a reduced price of €50 million. The contractors have resubmitted the advance mobilization guarantee to the Ministry of Health, which has been processed to the Ministry of Finance for payment. The project consultants and the Ministry's technical team have met with the contractors to draw up a roadmap for the continuation of the project once the funds are received. The contractor indicates that once the funds hit the account, they will remobilize to site within 1 week. Mr. Speaker, so unfortunately I couldn't get some of these and show trends. Mr. Speaker, demolition of the structures to make way for a new facility was started on the 17th of July and completed 31st of July 2020. Then we did a shortcut. Mr. Speaker, let me, as a matter of interest, announce to my colleagues that the contractor who was supposed to do the project is the person who actually
bank Kasai
Stanchart UK.
UK no. Omunya difficulties. Bank that for the app. They are into liquidation.
Okay.
So now omo unstrike deal. What they are doing is that person back local market be raising funds. They are using the same architectural design. That is what
Kwabena 2020 68 million euros. They are not a bit in 2020 no. And then we hear best 120 million.
That is it. That is the point.
2020 say Ghana Hanomono iron rod cement money roofing near the near ma. 2020 68 million euros bet me say no. We hear says it can double.
Double.
Yes, Kwabena. Yes, can double.
No, but you wouldn't. Me your feeling be say. Obi na US cano person washes cano.
68 million euros.
No, 50 million euros no. Obi na US cano person washing no because now omo pay cano locally.
Okay.
Obi na US ka esi baby.
Okay.
Ohunu how this can be about. Yes, yes. Yes. What can I say? Chief of Staff issue statement ma MMDC ni say omo nkojeje bosia wo individuals wo enfa enrane offices na ya no matua another form of money washing. Yeah, they are washing the money and this kind of quality do omo nsem a omun timi use no
they know the people are
exactly they know because you can't tell me say simple analysis as of 2020 ye project we architectural design no and a catcher will say per a year or analysis no you need 68 million euros. And now they are completing facility no. Now from 2020 to 2023, you are checking your map on the market. Then you are telling me say you are using the same architectural design. However, you need 50 million.
With this current inflation rate, at that time, is it because we be infiltrating figures and I say almost share down and no move Ghana $18 million. And I say, I feel so much say so my manager economy yields at your maswana. They should come and explain further.
But check mommy 2020 euros, yes, check mommy
2020.
Check mommy.
Kwabena, one more the machines you could to home. We have my way, check machines in almost a sack of say elections. Almost some machines ya go to assassin woman who tell on away. Madame and how class I will check it. After the 2020 no man no na next year feel say and there 2024 election year no I can okay so Kwabena in any case we architectural design say ye bibia ne ade na we ye bibia no a na akufo ade koye shortcutting so meaning say loan facility no because loan facility no muntu ani nyina abum o mutu in trenches so does it mean say Kwabena as at the time sa company no sa Chinese firm no a yes our construction works no bu dan na guo no na akufo ade koye shortcutting no na stand chart UK no na sika no 1 euro kra mai
2020 na euro rate here 5.7
5.7
times 3
Ghana cedis 5 you say o dey no 6 cedis o dey
568 into na ma fan me ma run na up 5.7
okay 5.7 Ghana cedis
o dey fan say dey okay 5.7 Ghana cedis to 1 euros
okay
and then about
13 plus almost times 3. Missy Kwabena munkoye bibia ba Kwabena question ye bi sense so na akufo ado ekoye sword cutting no almost see billboard thank you nana no so does it mean say loan facility no na bi mai
na nya no nti na omko pon katama so omko cut sword ohene bi sorry say on per sword cutting on per blade cutting on per cutlass cutting on per
edan mbungu kwa o edan yo ho se ni part dem mbungu se ni power dan mu a mbungu eni per free dan mu a ene bugu Greater Accra Regional Hospital, Rich Hospital ni one. Old facility no. Sa ukoye feasibility study koye bibia ubehunu say cracks bi wo baabi num ni ade a e wo se ada na former president John Mahama main one old one wan buangu ono kwa no aye ready say o si sa new block no wan bu old one na ngu umbungu yembu dan ngu sa yembu dan engu sa land ne so
Ajima menu say contractor ni decide yes obebu egu but said you see raise asemi now may my 2020 figures against this time ye pay 50 million euros na ye akwa kosi afi no mo ye funding no and na ma obusa very critical question into that time no kosi billboard thank you no na ye dia
Akwaya shortcutting
there
I don't know.
At that time now I think say no
use microphone
or move it to me enya kwenda
say election year
aje
2020
$68 million no euros no sorry e dey ababa ye omo elections and maybe unfortunately omo nsanka and ye one secondly ono so e election year no omo be ye the bedada la the people of Lafo say be on beto am because omo be see ultra modern hospital dey ama omo and no see another thing.
But Kwabena me question is say edu baby a parliament in so no various committee no mwaye because la general hospital ya ka ho asem budget bia ebeko parliament no before ebedu floor for approval no e co various stage various committee finance committee health committee health committee finance committee no ya minority caucus e wo so no sika na buy ebi buy anase bia
now Ajima man is telling us ama
unless say Kwabena me dey aban we dey bibia no mo ka me gidi o adenti na free 2020 2021 2022 ya buru so aka na anu ya na jimamenu kwa kana parliament says kana ama
anyway
see a TV free ono abokwam na minta
yes omo me kan tire ye say ya passes kana ama
we are trying to reach a candor on this matter. We are just we are trying to reach him, but
honorable men dear me MPP ni bi any who from Nanado to Bawumia to Samira Bawumia menji wo bi
madam contractor kura no sa say Chanda we say dey from Chinese no I don't think say Kwabena so who says can be kura na hete e wo Ghana account kura na obese the machines akwa
omo dey political way for elections
enti contractor no okoye kobu dangu e koye ya onu so ye free
na mutua ne ka say
mutua ne say ena wanje hwe no say sika ekofa machines be bugu ye ena obugu ye na nkrofo enya sa service of the hospital no so Ghana as a country no dey na dey contractor no
member of parliament ne MPC for Sajimamenu be kire ye die ntia e be pim samre la General Hospital Foundation kwa muntu bia no atam titi video no akoyi wa Parliament House
na dynasty wono
na dynasty wono no
o de kwachom said na dynasty o de kwachom said dynasty
no mo de ye adwuma wo
atam titi da video no a momo se anya papa when na pesa video we yahwe when na pesa video we say yahwe after 7 years hospital ba ko pe agenda 111 na mugu so saa kinkre o mu si 4 bedroom si ha no me si 4 bedroom ti next year no agenda 111 no mu bia no bade bia me ka Kwabena agenda 1150 et is maritime hospital ba ko
na wo the pillar ba ko si ha o sat miensa line no aboha 1 2 no aboha 3 no aboha 1 2 na de chance akuri so no abo ceiling na de eye plywood achem dispenser na wa ya no aye say no
OPD
wa ya ni nyina kama no wa penti ho na ya na agenda 111
na si on be ka so o mesi tasin
o de be right election
but nana mame any wonya de we enkobo bia koso recently e wa Ashanti region na yes ba eneyo we are talking about a development project okay. Now yengoti otumfo nana say two awie any response could you believe say Simon or Simon said to me catch otumfo say government ni nisika ama contractors say Ashanti region nyina adwane wasi contractors ni nyina adwane na no nam anwan kwanta oduro no de ni ti ase ti ase Simon say awie moko menhia
sa
awie Simon no say sa and otumfo friend busa na say nto no ano Ashanti region ye ne fe otumfo de no mpacho
ya kana say mo so e de ne ye metia mi hu ze nanan mo pi konkran ko mampanyi okoko kase yenso ye pewe airport ya ye aka kakra bi na wi se si o yakọ akose ekwan amo kan ye chis kan yakọ ho akwaka bi enti yenso ye mu se ye ho contractor ye man contract wo ba ye ne ye ne be chose ye man contract na afọ ani abre no zo onye de ni sika ye mfa ma no wabusa na mna ka cho enti monana no ye na to ano zo onye yenso ya sade ne sai osi yansu ye kokotie bi ni ye ka kire na nampa wo kwan no sika ni wo compensation ni sika ni onti na enya ni yansu ye hunu mu no kure no bi nti ye ya tie mu me yansu ye mfa ho adwene na house yi se sumbetu anamo ne yakọ na mampanyi no se fa edan ye si sika aka mo si de ma mfie se ne ne mfa ma ye regional house yi se sia ye sisi bi bi adan na mo de nke enwie nti ye wacheche mama yehu ono ntimi ntwa na ada ya wose na nane nyina akosisi kasem yetiwe nka yeyi delegation yakọ airport akọhwe ba bi eduru ahuno sese na esie ya yeda yenye standing committee no health committee na hospital wakọ akọhwe de eti aye ya yenye eno na bebo ama yesu yehunu se ampa se na ekoso dano kompono chime ko mi ana mi am hokọ wa na dwo bempren bi kọhwe de esie ena me yese na ye nyina ye nkamom ne anye gentubo amfansi nti ye na na ide woda no a wo ye ne yenso ye betu aboa ne yehunu aha ye sei committee kakra ya kọhwe we na report na ba say na hate airport yes ya kade na ocheche mu yakọ akọ yenko no answer airport no na siwa na yakoba a burden yetimi afre airport company na civil aviation na say minister for the transport and now who busan say na tie adisua minister odano na say oye bibi STEM science technology and English and mathematics wo ye bi wo so obey bebre a beboa schools do do say na ye no asante member ye hunu ye busa ye ho won potem ho ebi ho wa hunu wa busa ade na ye be ye ho enkola say ne ko school wo ye potem ho ni nyina ye niema ye so ye asade say wo si ye hu ente sa dia ye betra say nananom na ban so aye ne de na fe de bia eno ase ye twifa so esan say district assembly kura wo ho no DC wo ho kura me hunu bra no ne hia MP or ye member of the district assembly no brebe no ba ho ko meeting ebo wa ma ne ye kura say na tieda Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly MP say wo Kumasi Metro so mo ye members o se eba dodo say na aba ho meeting ama ye hunu say na tie anti mena na waba wo say ha say na tie adankreja say na tie ha say na tie ye busa no wo chechem de so ye nia so ne ye mpotem ho no ne de oda no ye to abama no ko abamu no Koko Parliament, one also cast for Beboa, my ye, or but the street assembly of a development echo. Now I know one aka. And the Quina walk on once and one more or down on the end of a catcher. Didn't yet Nadarama and a name or down no or Janim, what come on Ukraine now, Nana in this care, Ditria, a quan we made show boy ye, as they say that year, Waka. And the answer was here who says, I tell the Kwamba never fast. Sikani Yachan won't cry and Chen Wukumasi. The answer uncle, honey, as we are trying, no, actually big now, the beer. Could be job in China, come on the chair, Sikani Frank and ever. And you bend them as one time to say the car contract will January almost not to honor. Or the car. Etty, Nina, Nan, say, Mommy, I'm here quiet, you have a fast one. You bet me deep baby a tiano, and so I am I. Then I see a budget. If we budget here, now be a betichim. Never teach him, we qua. Yes, we say, I swan to money at Tiana March and Nama, ye chan won't cry. But standing go at tea, a boy here with our dano, Mummy, Yena, Yanso, a die befriend, no near near Canias, or Canias, you can be as you and I'm more saying it. Now I come. Indeed. Now, Ozia Danase, Chinese for our coffee more bay. Yeah, British, that's all no more can ye, she shouldn't ye be an up, Boami and Yumani Yaba, as I remember, and Tinina Empire before. What do you want to come be any bay, Yania Canai, as she shall come on mine? A fool, you so, may you say, a fool, Prime Minister, a fool, send an animal ye fool, a warrior, young Posema, and nay a debate yamna ye. Industry,
so two for raising about Kumasi Kejetia. Obusa, Simon Simons, I said, Kumasi Kejetia phase 2 no. A yet day and few soon, or more that's what. But young go to Simon Simons, as a mawa kind. Young go to Simon, on the original minister. And then as Shantra him for say, After you don't do Afro Tigare. A bathroom or yeah,
Aquana de Bibri ama contractors. And no de number median car, me fan and Kayara. Nanso no Sika 17 no. A buying 80 min interim payment certificate no. Do na every point. Every point as well. Omundi site. They say, oh, Capra, and I say, what do you have my contract in a year then? The Abana Nasabi. You know, you have all one home with Jessica, no my sign, a site. And I'm saying, we the Kofa, and your contact, a good woman, so contact. We call class of previous and basically trust. It's always a final, I say, a fana, and your friend. As look at all of the amount contractor who like to shop. I were free of Wasi, about Tando, Babisi Manso Quanta, Nanko, the Babisi. Amian Quanta, I over $240 million budget. The Nam said payment, no, or shall see free of Wasi, better than Tono, Dumano, ɛnkɔ so yie papa nti akwan ne deɛ ɔtumfoɔ yɛwɔ ha ɔntew sɛ aban no bɛtumi atwitwa contractors no ka yɛwɔ big problem ɛduru baabi a na me akora me ho yɛ me mmɔbɔ because adeɛ ne sika ne ne butu me wa nso fi sɛ yɛtumi yɛ kwan a nka bɛboa me ka me nso metena so yɛyɛ ne nyinaa wie a daakye me nam a mefiri so na mɔkɔ a bɛtumi aka sɛ yɛyɛ kwan wei na meka ho yɛyɛ kwan wei yɛ membrɛ so nso nneɛma no bebrebe no ohia asɛm no next asɛm no ama bebree ɛyɛ aka ne ho ayi me nana bɔmpata ahene sɛ yɛadom ani yɛ o because the town rules up to now yɛtumi ɛgyɛeɛ a afei yɛ request sɛ yɛn terminate na yɛmfa ma contract foforɔ anyɛ sɛ adeɛ kɔ no ɛha bi nti ɔtumfoɔ akwan no deɛ kadeɛ de ama contract nti yɛtumi yɛ mu bɛyɛ 60% kora wie a nka ɛsunsunsuasoɔ no ɛbɛboa yɛ na ɛmmom sikasɛm no ɛna ɛha yɛ for akwan no deɛ kadeɛ de ama contract nti yɛtumi yɛ mu bɛyɛ 60% kora wie a nka ɛsunsunsuasoɔ no ɛbɛboa yɛ na ɛmmom sikasɛm no ɛna ɛha.
Okay, so Nanama, now this is Kumasi Ashanti region for you.
Okay, Kwabena, you start here free. Otumfo initiative say we raise fund at the renovation Konfanoche. Also, we are who call hospital 2 times, and we kwahwe DSC honum. Konfanoche teaching hospital. Omo ye juma every weekend bi omo bu akonta wo menhia palace. Eko state conference mu. Enti eyo otumfo adwuma. Dia ya dia abato hu sunsanso no abato a asantema ye to no ehu sunsanso no na adu san pempenso we ma hu se nkrofo bebre je ye wa Ghana ha die ye ntimi nka de wo se ye ka but wo mo tie brochie die menhia himfie ye wo attack ya wo mo to edema nananom ye nti bi kura yate enye mesisi a ye se otumfo intervene ye wo Ashanti region otumfo sabe wo ntimi ntu ne to Emma Jubilee House, said the workers is kind of one can hire channel was in. Ya were bant my hinum. Ya was a macro, I hear macro. Oh,
but,
oh, you know, why your office, Diama MPP?
But Nanama, Nanama. Asema yewura eken. Me pacho Nanama. Pempe bibi wo so aye tin. Yewura say omo chest kan won kran. No omo checha enso ne so. Yewura MPC wa Ashanti region kaso mbetu kedoforiata.
Na me ka.
Yesi ayawo. Ayesi ayawo otumfo na ugigina mu se.
Una intervene ye.
Ma kedoforiata nko. Eni e ka che o se sika de nti Ashanti region. Wo muntimi anye project no. Sika na se. Wo mo wie sika no. Otumfo kedoforiata na kaso on tron. O na wie sika no. Oye kronfo criminal. Kronfo na wie sika no. Yango to kronfo no a mo afra nkwala no wodam ko de aka kire mo se munyai o wie ya se na na ofrefre o complain kumaska jetia jo mama de 3 within 2-3 years
in a year first phase stores first phase no so kwa project no so
jo mama the within 2-3 years bam and okukuru
first phase no so as the second phase no first phase na soon just second phase no
John Mama message John Mahama de 6 months and fix Ashanti man po hine not wo oh na say bozu muya niam bi wo ha ba mi ati podipo kwadwofo kronfo criminal we na
Kwabena hu video so woni ne yire no amuti de da otufo ekon so otumfuo na ba umiane ne yire no wa muti didada na naso
se anka eno kra na se anka omo hu ne se yes Asanteman eye mo World Bank Asanteman ene ma mo MPP mutimi ba power it is anka otumfuo kra so so mampon hene ekra no eka se okay nya hwe ye nso so omo ye ma ne pe wo mo ye na no pe wo mo a edi enti na ense mo ma mpuntu obo omo se de Johnson abo
because omo nso take omo for granted say bi enipa mgo no enyisu wo ma gina de to aba
thank you and I don't na me tie blogger bi o friend no ohu ehi menim say boy bi sa abo a friend no ohu ehi what see Asante for this is the time amunhia nyansa sabi o sabi
Onabu was say chairman sabonsu ko ne constituency a omutu nso bo no. Ose ono 2024 no na enko bi.
Wa osuro
osise woso wo bekọ a hwe MPs omugu Ashanti region.
Oye be ma pa woni nti wo so.
MPs akwabro omugu Ashanti region no. Enye development ni wo agenda o.
Dabi.
Ekwan ya wo be fa so a constituency executives wonu wo be build bond. Na wo be wini wo be tue sika na constituency executives na form sese be agimi for. Na wo be wini primaries because wo wini primaries ya sa kwan fuo se suku ni ho se nsuo ni ho eye 99% say wo ye MP. Eti MP so bugu Ashanti region no na ponu mu ne o se chairman sabons mu no wo matena ho no mo ache na o ma ye MPs for so many consecutive terms no. They don't care about development, infrastructure.
47 constituencies. Out of 275 no, Ashanti region kwa were 47 representatives na parliament. Etinka will be one constituency kwenji one major project. One major project. Anka first term of Akufo-Addo Kambenya 47 projects to talk about. Etinka second term ikwe na kamasanya 47 projects. Enti MP for a kwatena ho 47 we NDC for a year for ni free because we opposition na woje wie enko. Enti na 47 and aka 43. Enti 43 MPs no matena ho ko 8 years. Mo ntimi anhye na na animonyam ba kokra.
Na nya wo mo anso na year press conference so mu dom constituency ani ye bu
but nanama me wo issues efa the way otumfo waya ade
or handle the issue
waya ade say no se oso obebie na no aka bia ya gine awiem waya ade omkohia ewo national regional house of chiefs eho eno de asemu ekotu dwa se afedi ade no ya on se ose airport no de susiwo airport no siwo unim dia MPP for ya Ashanti region for wa mokwa na o makotwa animu kakra no more expanding with camera no more dia ma George Kwatin adenta no mne sa boys no ayi opon ayi kojo opon kroma nkola no no more dia betu to Facebook ya wie airport no ade omoye omo anu no eno omo dia sojafo akotwa baby a omo ye no esia
untimi nwrem
omo mo obi anko ho eno tufo busa question say omo ko baby a omo beka kire say airport no mo awie no mo asore akwa hwe
na konko omo commission
na say otumfo nso wo fa ho tukwan
mo ehona
on fa ho tukwan
ehona me bai wo hu hwe yewura kotoko hene se wa maya hwe na nimu anka asem no kra nkyere no a dabi ebe ha adwene se wa maya hwe na nim an se kire asem anka nkyere ni straight say look odumfo ade wey this is the situation let's deal with the matter odumfo to ye de ayi friend say akwa wey sampan de no nim wokumase ho ade no nim Ashanti region ho wamde sampan ba ya Akufo-Addo trimodinfo di sampan ba en kaka kire ne se biwura akwara won free ha won nima de kura wo krom ha ya de chichiri kuroi ya de onana no mba na apo wom na age sampan ekwa ya fa so je no yanim mene o kase otumfo abone ma mienu so o se airport kejetia buankra kura de ono ane ka ewo na ne ko ho
2020
em se ne wura fi se buankra ka ho ka mo ha nkam se na ka buankra so
ma so na de kwa bosi buankra
na billboards a omo ye wo sa buankra short cutting
then obusa Simon Semensa sisike ni ho na me no de ntia na ma meka se we amenka biu no yes na kotoko hene Akufo-Addo no mba ho a eya na mrane no doso enye so kankan no edoso
wagege no so 7 years ni
edwood me hwa kwatietia we yedi mu nka nkyere ne se bema ukuro mu chebi untimi anya sa ho enye so kankan no adoso ya wo kuro mu a atamios epenso wo komanhia ade a asanteman hia no
oka
yewura oka
yo mahama sa
ekodru Akufo-Addo so a na asem no agina wase de siti edi odimi hwa Akufo-Addo anim nka nkyere se bema Sabi comfort no chi esiwe obia ba mu ayare sabi enti yagigi ska yen fam otufo yenyeji comfort no chi ska fam brewo enti so asode anadwu mienu akọ no akọhunu eniema ni bia ye ka no a kasi akufado anim kasi agimamanu anim straight
se mu mesiesie hospital no
kasi wo mu anim fundraising na ye ohiri bia kro mo ye bi we ya fi be so December yi do ma hini o ye bi to gba fa de ye bi ga manche o mo friend cran for so mo giska for development asanifo nkwa na ekoye bia na problem aba ne de no problem o hini bia ne nkrofo giska enipa sabe tafrache yese edom ani sande osun takrache and no problem but as much as we are concerned eniema ni bi wo ho a enso twinfo timi sekire no ne se aduanan anan aka kire omo se look yantimi ntra asantemam ma asanteman emoto akufado asada do ye kronisa
Kwabena
na se
konfa no chi no wi a on san solicit for fund enkoye se work government hospital Kwabena obi aye adwuma
kumawu
edi hospital kese edi ti se
me see na na ma
wo hu ni se say 9 regions referral point back ye konfa no chi teaching hospital pressure was so it minye aferi military hospital nka ho Kwabena yi da bi ya hemfunu ye nya atwom ye be ka kire wo hwe after 7 years otumfuo ekufuado wo ba kumasi ahemfo ya ekufuado ba mo bɔ ne nsamnane samira no wakunu ba ne ti edada mo konso mo antimi anka nkire wo mo se enti mo tena wo no mo ama project taxpayers money eka nwurem
yanu na eso otumfuo esekere ne se na wokasi wo mo anim plane say look enie ma sisi we nyina otumfuo kasa no na Crofrom market esi na chiripe o Crofrom market esi na chiripe ogoka na ada na NDC for anye otu abasai ema NDC ayi ya friend say kwadwo bonsu ena de eya trust ebe aba gu so e Crofrom eni ga kufa do ba ye no ema ya wonya
akobra so na ye road trip park on
road trip park ya
ele ho say yo
ho
yes was
what say
I say
we ja
maintenance problem
projects are on my year NDC aye wa Ashanti region and he say yewra o kasa na fe wo se aduasa ne kase o mo anim say sabita frache Asante enye se bia nanama me eya ba bia me wo problem ya tu kromai sabe okwo voter region omo ba bia om to abako me pacho omni complaints 8 years of NDC no many complaints
intina training is o man to aba no kora no
very good
o man to kora
very good
so we can say your strong word no akosi ketia for West Africa
market
say
man be to Kumasi kra say kofo na si ketia market and kofo be bia no
wa say voter region oti omo baby omo to omo abako and this were power they have problems me baby a eya na atemdidie no akodi ya na me wo problem no eno no e wa na me wo problem no omo didi atem ni nyina no omo didi otumfo atem nyina no safo ni nyina no omo ahemfo omo krom problems ho omo ahemfo no mu apetasi wi a asa omo nya bro twere dan a eno ano no ebi twansa ase ton langas agibi sa ase afa ehwo na ya na me wo problem so obi ankari krom asem me ehwo na ya na me wo problem no because pick every region they have serious issue onim say yan krofo agiri say obuase gold ya yetu no e comment here yes o de opese uhu a go to Facebook post to be provocative na hwe omo reaction ubehu adwen omo odwene me ya na me de test wo mo obi timi be ka se na Ashanti region gold nyina wo ewotumfo ho omo nim se yetu gold no a akwati etia no energy hu sika de wọ́n máa dwene mu sẹ́ ọ̀túnfọ́ na gold mu kọ́ no.
royalties kakra bi na ẹ̀kọ́.
obi agye royalties yẹ ti kurom a Ghana nkyɛn ɔnye royalties.
sẹ́nu na wọ́n sọ ọmọ ti ase.
dɔbahene ɔnye royalties. okɔ takrade ahemfo a wɔn nye royalties. na mpatsɔ wɔn gye ya na wɔn de ada na wɔn kuro no Texas ada no California. o de ɛsɛ obiara nkadi kurom asɛm me ɛhɔ no na yɛ na me wɔ problem sɛ ebi tumi kasa ɛma no kɔkɔ yɛ sɛ yɛgyegye ɛyɛ Bank of Ghana sika yɛde ba but sɛ o flip yɛ no a where I have a problem is the nyatwom of otumfoɔ ɛne n'ahemfo.
Bobie metimi
have
aka
a
bi
problem.
kaka wa ha.
Mpatsɔ yɛn kɔ.
Yo. Wonu sɛ me betena ha nyina me nche atiefo.
Oh.
Me ba
When your first hour we kura no. You were just you tia your body tell.
Bobie wonu ade ba akom. Ashanti region ya hemfo no bebree setetel na akoye te so ye de MPP atwa wo mo yefu no nti aboa kwa de ne begina ho se na o mo ka na brepi but ne Bobie mi kan ma wate ne watiefo se enti sa wo kumase me every weekend bi ya me wo kumase se eduru akwaside anananom atena se na ukofa ho na ukuta wo NDC duku egu komu a senya na namo chia wo e kan kire se maame mumra ye ho na fe de ye hia mo no ensesan yaba eduru ba bi a ebia nananom no se aye ne se Ghana ha constitution ni mo kwan se mo bayi wo manim aye politics ebinom timi ye wo hwe se ne ebinom ehye ma kwan ma vice president de ne omo yirenom ti omo kode da omo kon so a directly or indirectly no omo ye politics. What you say? Name of so I'm to me imagine platform so may politics, but omo ye politics. But me can't tell say kukuamu no ahemfo no bebre wa Ashanti region say omo hu say MPP adi wo mu hwamo. Na sebio kwase de da bia betia ne dua so a na ono so osimi mpaja miti kura da.
Omo hu ni da me.
Omo hu ni sesei.
Omo hu da me.
Sesei.
Kofo de wo mu ani.
Me say.
Enya gugu mekro ne kokoye office de ma ayi. About me oya office bia obi a no a video call viral. O hini ya Kwame o hini be ya. Agrikins man hini.
Dem so see ni dia ono ne kra.
Agrikins man hini. So ono. Okay me hwe Joma oye road contractor.
Yeah.
Joma ama time asaman aguna sa ho no contract nyina ono ye de man no. Agrikins man hini. Community day senior high school ebisi ni kurom ho ebisi ho o se ahefa kwa mo se ahefa ya na me agrikins ma na kamanum kuro ni de ahefa ohene no
efa nana buadu
kwasi buadu o ye road contractor ya na Joma Hama time because me papa ye former DC aha ya akwan bebre Joma Hama time awode
na Joma Hama time no see ni filling stations bebre
ya me come na kwasi yes on say Joma Hama time wo ka say
filling stations
and we see the filling stations bebre
babra nana ma wono de akwasi buadu no wono na anya ni sika
na de open no de be ye
okay Kwabena de open no de be ye
state sika nyina ye wono ho
okay
onya aban adwuma
okay
onko wi a obi ade obi a sika ni ho so no no onya ni sika no so de be support eye baumia over to him
enti Kwabena enu ne kwa ama ne kokosi sedu ba bia na akasa ye de ba ne nkrofo ka because of the enti nkrofo ka ne say ya ye ho say ye ni ate ye ni ebie ye ni asantefo no ye no munie but hwe se edu ba bi bebre hu se ye show maturity se be ye jimi ye ni nte ye ni mie enti na ya asem ba eya na enkrofo ka enkrofo sere ye no
ha nana mei wo mo yesa anu asika no na mfiri magda no mo magda ya santini wonya gadangbe wonya nkrani magda develop ni kuro sai hey nana ma ebi a kroma na unimu hasem ti na ufu said o mo kan ye correct yango ka magda no asem dabio yango ka magda no yango ka zumla yon kroma asem enjrew konkrenza na kohwe ayi nick danso hey
sa ufano sa dia akoni
dabio ya dia
basi ye hwe no Kwabena ye
nanama ye ti kroma
politics ye play
mebo politics ye play nanama me pa cho say no be sending me message about hohoi voting pattern and the NTM decides on to NDC because of Eastern Corridor which I disagree. Almost said that Emma South for no epusi omo away sabe ya omo betimi aye de omo beye but me site na se baabi say this is the way to go me eka me nkono kebedu dachi bi no enka voter region ento abenti NDC na Ashanti region atoaba etia MPP ebe ma obi asu enyansa but as to individuals what they want to do with their money nobody can determine.
But brother, me can say as to individuals they obey ye. But tie, Ansah wo can say obi di ho ya ba say Eastern Corridor. Inti no moto abetia NDC. Ashanti region, so I'm run about. Yeah, it's one other than Bushman. So I'm almost starting in next year. A nipen nisa a constituency we area ho, and huni nyansa. Ensue nyansa emu ahemfo enkase nkrofo we no omo de ya dwin di agro omo beto santi akoto aba de men PP because ye santi for the MPP for
and that is the reason why
but why no so say yeah because of Eastern Corridor say na John Mahama start na ko na nimu kura o ba na you omo shi say odu ani acha Ashanti region edwa akese airport akese we na wo ye etie betu etia ba Ashanti region for beto de men PP say yeah de ada start ma betna ha rollins betwa me na nanom enam mpre ena ho be yesi
but nana man
say eti Ghana for beto so asre
no the point is yentina make say otumfo nkomo a one Simon Osemen said die no though yes why ade but anya Simon Osemen say ne hia nkomo we
na Bobie me say o otumfo
akufado ba
men kan bi o ma men kan na asem ne bi why won say metia me hwe o de unu aba
sa afi na mo bebe me de me so ne
ba kona so de ma me ka bi ansa na wa so otumfo ade a wa ye no ene wo mo aye kaseti a otumfo no otumfo etu anamo bi a mefa ne say asanteman da bia ye nsum ye na ne kwa edu ba bi no wan kasa wutiri ma na ye yi wo yi
akufado ba on kan sinanim
baby edru no enyem nwanwa se Kufuado na akra ka otimi nkọ na nim sesei na se Kufuado timi kọ na nanim sa no ya na beka ache no ena yesi se opese o kan asem kra che nyame ase etimi ka che mframa nso
after 7 years
what you say ebia na ye se o mo beye ena times no se medi ya papa chi akọ na ho bebre there are times o mutimi ene yedi nkomadi amane awi na timi fa ye papa no ne na wura dem enti ebi nso a wanka ne dwamus na bi otimi ka kire Kufuado e wo dem enti nka na nado ene na ese nkode nani to se nana mama kwanya we na bia bi wo ho a wonka no wabonten na woka no dem enu nti bia me waka me de menye asante mamu de se na kan mo amopem ntom yenim se mo de anye kra mo beto untumi so agina waka na t-shirt sanse mhunu we no maka
me hana me wo problem no da bia me ne eye minua ya gisa achini we ya kan wo dem akire no Jomama kan wo dem
Bobie o mama no si yanka wo be
David Jomama
wanka no wo dem
otufo kan wo dem
kan wo abonten kire no
Atamios
ni nyina kan wo ni Atamios na de ne wono so kan kire si mo se mensa wono so si mo se mensa gina ho ka se sika na sika ni ho no sika bebrebe almost 600 billion cedis o ma je no e wo he
who can 600 billion over 800 billion
se de edu no
so
over close to 900 billion
900 billion no e wo he na wo mutimi track contract sika
do you want to tell me otumfo nim sky abodin say abagana do you want to tell me that
enti say sika no e wo he na si mo say mensa
otumfo ya che no wonkra ha
ya che wonkra ha ya de gugu mo dem gabi ni bedi atuo
ni enti otumfo nim say omo wi sika no me position ni say Kufuado wei enante eba machia in public
esa uka
that's right
esa uka ka say John Mahama monyamfo we so timi ka che Kufuado
Kwabena first time wanka
second time
me dey say me problem ni na ne say Kwabena ahemfo akese wo kumase etimi bodwa bi sei say kumase atete apansa makache ne kete awa say yo Dr. Mensa be kumase
ya Dubai ko crack
enti Kwabena enti omu betimi aye sei e na aka na Kufuado 1 year pe e na hospital kese say work nwura mu
me say nanama e ho na nkomo ni gira ne say
me say menya sure pass kumawu hine kora no by election ko beto am MPP because we MPP
oh yes
oh yeah ba ku ya na me so wo kromfo yi oba so am kan se wo kromfo pani no onu say obeto am no hwe me say ukwa Asantemampo ko hu Asantemampo government hospital obefe Jomama NDC market ya wo mo see ye station wo mo see ye half na kai no oh 7 years ni
now can no crack
nothing
from market esi krom ewo otumfo hena no
ba Kwabena
asemi ni aka and me no me point they say yes otumfo omo raise issues yes what can eye airport otumfo akufo do wei ade yi wo ba wani mu a me entidie be pa na wa akufo do ho omusuro no ana otumfo no so and that ada so and that
yes
ba
okay.
uni Kwabena
because I say o hweda nim kasi na nim pen say bema 7 years ni
no no kwa be chama 7 years na ba
wo de yemfa ne say wa hunu ntem
7 years 1 year dey pan obetimi dey asase a wo bewie
hwe nana
Kumasi airport wo fa
otumfo yesrew enema no bi o me yankotwetwe ma woni mi say na anu mi read article bi say kopia ayi bi so otumfo 2020 ade no ekọ no ho no watimi ahwe akufo ado anima ka kire say enema a waya ama asantima da wase
ani wo mo
de wo he
oh
ade no akufo ado waya ama
otumfo enti nana eto da bia yes me need problem bia se for expectation for Ashantis very high I don't because sabi I see the onimko and you didn't no ano so I don't have any problem me problem ne say yewra for say yo nya twom na do so nko bo nipa na ba so 2020 no aba be complain wo so nim say bibia ni ho say wo ka nti wo ka so aye mpuntuo no na mpuntuo na we meti ya google say see ayi ama ye otumfo obo akufa do aba so say wasi ni nyuma pa wa na Sante region ebe di nanim ni nyuma pa wa ye nyuma pa na we
ebi so anu okasa bi
wo kosa wa bo sadia ni yempe no
because
sadia ni yempe no
okay dey Kwabena wuni because former president John Mahama ko gina ho a ho no otimi bo hospital so obo na na akufo adu so ko gina ho a no obo onu so obo ni ministers o mu free Ashanti region eti na kan say unyumadie papa
no bi nana empuntuo yemfa mu be yemfa bebu
at times ya na hemfo no obo kasa because say empuntuo de bebu say why ye bidia
say we ye de bedu
say why ye bidia bedi wani
as at that time number 2 twifo nkwa na tikumase frafra fonto dagati fonto dagomba fonto na dagomba fo wo kumase o munye nipa
o mu bu besen
awa ene awa Muhammad ene
o mu bu besen
awa Muhammad ene but your point is say nana se wutie ya onananom yesrew kasakwa ne be no adoso eduru ebinum dia so ya o ka no fekọ eduru ebinum dia so na adane abebuo ene wakasa na kasa we no enye Simon Osemensa adia saade ne ba ho a hwenanim na ka kire ne se bema Kumase Ashanti region atete asai se omsis kani ho anyankwante akwai no money obo krobo akon no money yempe ebe yemfa be enebu oman kan straight nana kasi o moanim straight na yenko yanim me mabo me first half awie me da say I'll be back live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show me ba cha me che obi 1000 Ghana cedis star 413 hash star 413 hash me baba bebo me second round you better have discussions on the economy na enkomo bebre ho I'll be back.
Ghanafoɔ mediasɛm dabrɛ mu sisi adeɛ wo si dan a ɛne kwan sɛ wobɔ ho koraa ɛsiane sɛ Alu Africa we got you covered. Alu Africa ɛyɛ adwumakuo kɛseɛ a ɛbɔ ne nkyɛnse papa adi kuru da so ɛne traces a Ghana ha ɛne wiase afa na nyinaa yɛn yɛ lidie yɛn ane topo Alu Africa ɛwɔ abakwasɛm adi mu ɛba no roofing sheet ɛne traces sɛ yɛ papa nko adeɛ a ɛyɛ hɔnom ɛna abenya pa yɛ quality sanso yɛ affordable bedroom fishie aduonu nie ɛdan yɛ buru 2 million ɛna Alu Africa ekuru so news yen chance ye di kru dance no ne mani dimu ne se emu odu na ba ni di so fit 0.35 mm ekosi 0.5 mm 0.35 ekosi 0.5 Alo Africa trusses so emu odu na a range fi 0.55 ekosi 1.15 enti enya afi na wudi dua kokru wuda so a every nache amfotie berie Alo Africa trusses no amfotie ntimere every nache eye good for all weather conditions ne boaso da for mwankasa so beto dua pa de enkato Alo Africa trusses na bokwaye bretu no ho ban Alo Africa products ni nyina so ye ma 40 years warranty emfrishie duanan warranty hwehwe Alo Africa e was Spinters kwan so ye ne MTN office no ana di nhwani mu ana say frɛ 0574 286292 se wudu takra de so a ye branch ni bi wo ho frɛ ye 0545 446852 na edumeku bia wo pese wo beto Alo Africa kwal ni bi no wo betimi walk in to your branch bia ye beton dia ma wo mo na wo de kodi dwumadie bia Alo Africa building made a sight.
Salute. Hey. When we send your police in your dro, imbusaba mesa amama huaden.
Refuse to grow. Enya huofense wa beka ho.
Ahuaden immune system o Nyankopon e de ready peduade mu sem moye ho ban no. Enna sa wonom imbusaba mesa e pagya immune system na bribia. Ya yare antimiu. Sese de amanfo dodo no a na di imbusaba mesa do ne ho adanse ye se. Enyarewa horo anipa enyina etimi ba ne so. Ene nyarewa kese nkaye a wuti ne din ene ho ka. Na yamu ahyew nyina no ebo ye ho ban afiri ho enna wo mpo a omu wanyarewa ne dada na omunum doctor enuro no enum imbusaba mesa no a emo mu ahoden pintin ya wo mu ntimpo se yare ahye omu ho imbusaba mesa ewo kansi ene o man mu babia ye to enuro etufo mfre 0246 208496 FDA ahyehyɛ sɛ adwadie nkrato yi magye atomu sɛ ye
GoTV's got a special gift for super fans. This November, we're treating all GoTV Super customers to a taste of GoTV Super Plus. Enjoy non-stop Premier League action on a dedicated Super Sport channel, the biggest teen icons on Disney Channel, international movies and series on Studio Universal and Universal TV, and the best local shows on Africa Magic Showcase. Make sure you stay connected to GoTV Super this November so you can give GoTV Super Plus a go. GoTV. Love it.
Hey, say the Mako who our Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no. Me who crave you me. Say enunti no manya award wa. Eya world best. Obian transe Emma Dumpem ya de ka say anase me boya de enkan to dem bio.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Esa nyarwan te say ne ekuro etu no. Ne enkan ewana num. Oba na be mo pa wo. Ene enyarwan kaye.
Nansi ma me ka say ene spinal cord ho ekaye no. Greenfield ada romenti ene wasa so de gina na so epiem.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our ultra modern laboratory and a diagnostic machine sa associated pediatry mu ankasa Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic ewa nungwa dogon Estate Junction last stop fra 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898
Greenfield.
God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
I believe CMGC catch you. Yeah. Here say, Ubebo star 413 hash. I will MTN peso. I'm gonna move on. I want Saka Watadie. I CMGC Catchadia promotion. Yeah, I feel yes, you better do. Some person when you CMGC Catchadia Bia, and you're quite well now, Befaso. Step 1, but star 413 hash. I will MTN so. Step 2, choose a FM. Now what dear, the prompt in it. And so I will show us the coming in now. Ever con the year Yamau. Sikachadia promotion. Aye cash in and win big promotion. When you are dear what's our year? Win your share of 24,000 bonanza. Shannon Swo, do be our taxi. And you cost star 413 hassle. And never more when you say, Ume our CNG Sikachadia promotion so. Aye cash bag from Class Media Group. Kai huna say, Sa Jumedia Way. And she shared the home. The National Lottery Authority. Our Caritas Lottery Platform. And a boy chidom. Unyam Fisher don't watch airqua. One ka Jumedia home. CNGC catch you.
Waba Tele Accra FM. Yeah, mommy.
All right, so that's it live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Yamamunyina ebio. Yes, I emamo Akwaba. Na adwuma bebre wa ne yebedi ho enkoba. Mpacho mo a munya entwa mo your friend say mo sika chede no. Mo modern say mo betimi akọ na meche amount for 1,000 Ghana cedis. So then we are going to talk about the budget, the economy, and everything. Pacho, na mamen kai oman for say ye de Tabia Herbal Center. Omne de Tabia Herbal Mesha Abba. Na Tabia Herbal Mesha for almost side the Tabia Herbal capsules. Ede Abba. Ya boa oman for bebre. Eda almost pa and every then other companies ya almost so omni di dwumadie akese yeda almost and every mo amoti enka ewo Elmina yeda mo asepa on Benya FM and Tamale Dagbon FM so yeda mo asepa and every. So we have lawyer Martin Pegbu or private legal practitioner Fiase Kofi Kapito, Chief Executive Officer, Consumer Protection Agency, will join us and our friend so Yenya Kabore will join us in the studio. Lawyer Akwaba.
Yenya
Boko dear.
Yamnadum. Well, man motion so once you won't quite
you are the and minim say a disabled for issues no UTV.
Yes, and then an permit your radios need be so moko a board dumping or a ministry.
Roads
ministry.
Yeah.
And yet sure mokra say or mine say because they didn't issue this notice to the police before. Yes. But that's wrong. What the police did was lawlessness. You can't, it's like instant justice. Because story now say because they didn't issue the notice. No, my police or when you police has to train anything yet or more editing for about 2 hours. That's wrong. You can't do that. So if it's a my phone, go to court under the Public Order Act.
So at that moment,
no, you don't have the right to say the way the story was made. They say as punishment. The when you hear the story, not just say more punishment in the detain for 2 hours. Not just say one notice I'm managing to detain 2 hours. That's wrong. Police needs are too many. Police can't punish you without first going to court. You can't punish. That's the whole concept now. Nipano aye officer watomra. Okay. O dear any faniko court me because notice no enye permit na woje. Enye permit. A notice to the police. A notice to the police. Until officer wa formra. Okay, o dear court na kochre. But when to fam running share won some enkase because say one man notice no. It's not a crime. Let's even put that plain. So one man notice now. It's not a crime. Until police in the first way won't mean found.
And the council. At the end of the beer and unlawful gathering. Near Baba Bruncroft unlawful that idea.
No, that's illegal. Constitution is first no not a year. Once a year or NRCD.
Yeah.
So time na a year permit no. Ye few ho. Into your free case be NPP versus IGP. NPP, New Patriotic Party, versus IGP, a Supreme Court case. Into no. Thing is 1993-94. On say yes, constitutional regime national. NPP the case is court.
Yeah.
Into Betty NPP versus IGP, NPP versus AG 31st December case, NPP versus AG CBA case. So they are like at least about 4 cases. But Mekai 3, maybe there's another one. Once Mekai 3 straight out MPP, the case is called. Into one of them is the MPP versus IGP. There are someone call and say IGP need to me say obe si omo kwan so omo kwan demonstrations near you now. Yes, and the Supreme Court interpreted the law and said no, under the new constitution no, ukwa demonstration now. You are only notifying the police Public Order Act, not the. So of course, when I
you don't need a permit from the police.
You don't need permit, and yeah, Sutri say it involves. Me so Pamacho Bamenka say team biano ko organize demonstration. Why the reason you need to inform police and say sometimes there are serious security implications, not all the time, sometimes.
Okay.
Into we are more train on so I'm no boy who buy.
Okay.
Police for your damase. And yes,
okay.
Yeah, can basa say.
Okay.
But we're just addressing the issue. But we appreciate that police for a boy who buy. No. Let's give appreciation and respect to them for that. But of course, omo boy who buy now, omo nyeni year, and also yebeka because then you chase and him say. That's the thing. Okay, so no court and the Supreme Court interpreted Public Order Act. No, I'm so share Public Order Act. No, is that Act 490? Any constitutional provision, Article 21, freedom of movement. Then you can any kind say okay demonstration. Your permit now oje. You are not taking a permit, but you are informing the police. Say there be logistics at times. If you be a person of fan no. This a police for never block a quine amount.
Okay.
Who new quine say, oh yeah, the most now one casa or the open aquafa ties, all those things.
Okay, so depend on the nature.
Excellent. So sometimes no one far permit number. You look at the nature of it. It's what were they causing? I didn't mention say, oh, 2 hours when you should report a notice. No, the notice is not when you should notice. It's not a crime. Won't mean be a book, be a muy say one fan notice number into what to Ghana right here. There is no such law. Say without the notice, no. Well, this is a crime.
But as at least. Oma police for even sometimes for your own safety.
Excellent. Yes.
For your own
and
safety.
Then also to arrange logistics, especially route, because when say traffic near into police never block traffic. On block traffic. I know be crying block a coin totally. Don't say it me block a coin say motorists should not pass this road from this hour to this hour because there will be a demonstration. They should use alternative way. Because the police are yes mawa ebiana beje monam hono route no more demonstration motorists so person more contempt confusion and all that. So there are security implications, but depending on this one, at least from what I heard, a few persons with disabilities, a disability akotna roads ministry we there na ochi omo to say 2 hours not just say no wa bo bu kwedu na we bu omo for. No,
it was sad yesterday. A bit free Cape Coast nearby.
And that's just no more dots kakra.
Yes.
Hey.
A bit free Cape Coast, a bit free Kwau ne other places. And omo beda homa dear chinra. Because 3 days in then you renwa minister so omo ntwe omo no. No the land cruiser betwa mu koy. One lady bia ono a otihwi mu no. Omo chene se ono se obebu security for no ono ti hwe obeda asori akobu security for eya osaye oba but lawyer only me ka abande omo each bia 18,000 Ghana 18,000 Ghana
so the bia ne VAT a fuel yet to Toma ministers, deputy ministers, a big crowd no money jumada, no more die V8 mu. When himself I say, hey, Bosumi, actually, V8, mamu fuel. Mummy and Chiasa,
18,000 Ghana. Why, yeah, Juma 2 years. 18,000 to Omoka, 650 or something a month. And on Begu, a year, roto no. Into 2 years, no. Ya Muntia Omokano. No, almost 2 years. I have crana. Mode baby ma omo. And omo say after 2 years in there, peka cram omo. To omo a year Tuesday and Tuesday no mkoya omo anajono. Minister ni gane tienra. Omo da sorry no. And so we are no baby omo dano. To omo nwuramu emra metna ministry no veranda mu okra kakra na enyunu nto omo so. And strict for no fair police for say omo ba attack omo. And these are people who are want to mean nante. So jin about
oh no that's when in the interview say o call law school there is a case the person has a make title that Professor Kumado or thoughts, law of thoughts are also independent bebo so na yakase bubua for otini wheelchair mu ontimi sorry nti o wasen no na oto na okase an fime nyusa me bo na obey say ostini nsakro ndru wenim nti e say na so there is a case in the law of thoughts like that nti nipaneti form and now take wheelchair nkra otini nsa ndru
no way
nti e say na obi sa okase obebo wasuma o say wa attack is one of the questions of course nti lawyers I mean do na so mutie kwa de on be ka say o call law square so common sense hey Charlie
it's so sad it's so sad anyway so we have so many things to talk about Minia Kabore Akwaba
Ebru commander
Bokore
Adom
good so we have issues about enra budget and therefore yendin komo ade ba ko a yedi komo a business community ye ready budget we look at the business community no omo to omo a na yaso ye ho atoye efi se oman we no ya agudie nyina akoye adwadie tonaton movement na ekoso then issues about bondholders and pensioners orezi ni nyina enra kenoforiata erezi sa na ma nyina but on the issues about taxes. So we'll talk about taxes, but Kenofriata raise issues about stability of the city. Yengo tie asmo kaye on the stability of the city. We are yebekwa tie the majority for no so ekaye and the minority no so ekaye on this matter. So Kenofriata on the stability of the city. Then Osai raise issues about public sector.
23. The cedi has stabilized against the US dollar since early 2023. With a year to date, Mr. Speaker, a year to date cumulative depreciation of 25% compared to 54% in 2022. Specifically, Mr. Speaker, the cedi has only depreciated by 6.4% on cumulative basis since February 2023, compared to, Mr. Speaker, 53.9% over the same period in 2022. The stability of the cedi largely reflects the positive impact from the restoration of economic activity, including robust economic growth, improvement in the current account position, improvement in forest liquidity following the IMF ECF inflows, Bank of Ghana's domestic gold purchase program, reduced speculative forex demand as market confidence rebounds. Gross international reserves as of September 2023 stood at $5.2.3 billion. 23. The cedi has stabilized against the US dollar since early 2023. With a year to date, Mr. Speaker, a year to date cumulative depreciation of 25% compared to 54% in 2022.
Okay, so kind of rata for you. Now straight council.
Yes, sir.
And now you ready your budget. Issues about pensioners, dear Dawakumaso, bondholders, Dawakumaso. Where your conversation at what dear and anytime you be drew sign you must say, you know, your listeners per se no dim komona yet me appreciate yet the and no budget no eboa bondholders, pensioners, eboa omo.
Tabi budget no, it doesn't. It doesn't because on say analysis here, we see the general economic situation. No, okay, that's how we start. Because the always scarcity and crana. The economic situation, the better say we see no a bit me out of banche and our board and our laptop. So if this year the whole budget, you know, say currently no. The last inflation, October, the number they buy, say and 35%.
Yeah,
right?
35%.
And then September, the night 38 point something.
Yeah.
And before then, so they were 40s.
Yeah.
Last year by this time, near
57.
Okay. Now, even before one of the previous session, one of your panelists made a point. Pass a budget, your market can price of petrol,
no.
So what the point is that what can say now once we are not seeing say price of petrol is going down, and I will say petrol there, of course all the fuels mostly, and no conforma, and it may affecting you might be brave because in Yane. Then a friend said transport, you see, electricity. Also, petrol affects a lot. Make us say petrol, I mean fuel.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And he said, DNA say budget, ma fuel and ma for ma, born and ma for ma. Yeah, just say budget now. I can you have not gone much. Because it means that prices will continue to be high. And he said, kana nipani binyano, and soon di. Sikana and soon di. Say you're looking at income. Yeah. Now income no when you me find say 10,000 Ghana no say niema bo was ra adia 10,000 na won sa kan obetimi di ato no okay and so ana enti say anka niema bo e wo fom
but they will argue say before nra finance minister be call parliament no more increase single spine by say 20 is it 23%? Yeah. Yes. So at least now whatever it is, on person ojumeni sika no eso ne di.
Remember say I know your government payroll.
Yes.
Government payroll.
Yes.
Abide no.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And no ohwe year abide the last time meaning they are no more than 650,000
No, they are 600.
600,000.
600.
So 600,000. On my yenam 32 million. It say obetina say why increase 600,000 this workers so base pay by 23% it doesn't go far. We are 32 million people, so that's a small percentage of the population. Okay, so and I would say majority of the people are in the informal sector. No doubt your friend say Guta president Dr. Bing from morning to evening be a radio be not to say no COVID levy there import levies ni entity so ne ekeka ho we did this your friend say awuni then awingo bet money there omu nyina so business you am say budget you omu hwe wom ntinya me nkwa na make so it's about the prices of goods and services. Yeah. Prices no so inflation many into inflation many no sikana aketua kakra ya tumu no it doesn't go far enough. It doesn't. Masa I mean people are feeling it. So I was first okay say 2022 abra na ekoye demo no kumi preko no na be so mo hard dream there 1 year on afi ebi won say masa how can you yes so mo shia no okoto mo kan say who can you wo the demonstration
really?
Here fufuro bio I'm say organize one this time will come say that time na omo ho nya hihie omo say I say 2022 that time so we say 1 year on afi am for say
so council genuinely you want crofo a at
that time, yes, at that time they hadn't felt it enough. Say it had started 2022. Or was any year the beginning of November. And to be frank, say basically around February. So between February and November, no. So let's say about roughly 8-9 months. So impact no not a young call, but 1 year on no. Omo ananka first omu humia omu tumi say akoy kura we NDC we end omu jai ye frame NDC bio. After whom I say, na demo no onye bibio.
I see. So genuinely now, say everything is okay.
Yes. At that time they hadn't felt it enough. Yeah. Yes, some hadn't felt it. I would say it had just started. In penifun ni bi. I would say penifun ni bi. I would say a cockot. I would say more penifun doors or her side. A lawyer funi. Inti I would say I didn't share son. So more buffer. Omo na muti ye kakra. I didn't share. Hit 1 year on. Omo na who am so akwa NDC dey be omo jam say masa o ya ade o koso yeah obeka request afi dey face say omo wo fa asem no mu nua from free kura omu nyesika mo pressure masa ya to ye ho atwene this country nya ntia me pompa say next year ye you man panyin foforo a oba mo menye ne ekufu ado aye bi oni ba omia ye pesa mam wo boni bion wo Ghana adia hwe. You see, the painful thing about this thing is that we had a lot of time before Russia, Ukraine, beba, before COVID, beba.
Yeah.
Nana share bo. Ena enunti suna me tomano 2016. Okache say Gadgesburg economy me. Yakasi Gadgesburg economy etiefu. Patche say on say Ghana economy ten bia cocoa. Cocoa ni a friend say gold. Yeah, exporting raw. On say cocoa ni shada nye chocolate bibre wa Ghana. When Switzerland, omu ni cocoa dua ba kokra nso the whole world. Omu de cocoa ya ye a friend say chocolate be bre no boarding on tablero ni okoto tablero ba kokra the medium size $16 Ghana okoto tablero ko ye cocoa omu de a friend say chocolate and the other types of chocolate. So the point is that Omapenyika say Gadgesburg economy. Let's just say raw materials or no best and then not yet the value added account cocoa, ni gold, ni D and then most especially imports rice, oil, poultry imported be say poultry industry say good. Into budget no afina oforiata say o ma selecting nipa he be more support ama o ma yen koko ama to revive the poultry industry. Yeah, budget mo say no kan. So the point is that okay say o man penye Kufuado ni ba o mo ka say Gadgesburg economy. No party say ya imported do o mo be sisa na say ya be do emo ye be yen koko fish na so that will change so that will not depend on so much import. Yen beside by the time COVID be hit March end of March no cry ye ko friends lockdown na emo ahin ye dua na poultry farms ahin ye create na oil ahin cooking oil vegetable no ye and by that time no March 2020 na ye nya more than double so no ka say ohia 18 months by March 2020 no na bro 36 months or thereabout nti ye man double say 18 plus 18 we nya 36 nti no nya double no nya hute nti what you na say penyifu beka say covid am so master you had double one beka say 18 months ya amount 18 we nya 36 and over by the time COVID came nti by then na emo no efuo no we sa perfume rice Ghana phone say so perfume rice nti by then no na efuo a ye dua perfume rice na e wo he by then na poultry farms a ebema ibeja importation of so much poultry nkoko no na e wo he cooking oil na factory ben na we see a ede ye ankese ye cooking oil kai Malaysia so mo ba ha na mbeje palm oil ede koye na hwe omode aye fu anya nekro in the 90s by 90s na Malaysia for the ye palm ede aye fu na nioma bebre akomonim sen nti o say enu nti na Kufuado obeka say o Gadgesburg economy on the 18 months obesa no me gidie because they bia onama omusa me lawyer by ha oko school a esua economics kakra esua ko enim secondary school me economics university first 2 years me economics kakra sana law intimate ina se kakra nti obi obeka say ono de oba ne butai ne say oba be breaki sa import oba be ye proper oba me adrefuo ama ye jai import say rice and vegetables near vegetable oil near e ko billions o queen nti obi kasa pe ho am say yes afi no be can real economics
but you know a bomb a local industry no
me nua nti Kufuado can say 2016 pe me say this is the man by the time COVID be ban we nya more than 36 months we ntimi afa nya huti afi na say Russia Ukraine other countries na me kai say ba me no opposition so ka o say the NDC for kind other na which problem was that na etra Côte d'Ivoire etra Togo na Ghana nkwana be kan so na ebi na ato no who kama na yere sorry those so my husband is what an economic whiskey. Whiskey, economic. Leader of this head of economic management team. I feel where Chika Yakoto Aminaka see mu deep crater. And then Bakuna a friend say if the fundamental if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Say exchange rate and expose you. Exchange rate.
But Baumia is telling you, say now, on a vision, he's coming to do something different.
Sure, okay. Wait, yeah. Onto na dream, David. There's no way. Baumia. Master David, mean to man. Me my account, share. Every 8 years, Mrs. Samu, Banka Minya, this year, no, next year, no.
Yeah.
Sorry, no. Omuni TUC, and common can boom. Any chief imam, Omunia, any CSOs, now come my candidate. Because me and Yami, they say, John Mama na Oku Winia the way straight. It's not good. It's not a good reflection of 32 million people. It's not a good reflection of 30. We need, there are other people in town and can beat me, but also, Manuel Samuel do almost sorry, politics is dirty. Is dirty. So we should find a way of maybe answering in the bar or money TUC any your friends say chief imam Muslims organizations maybe we will not need to bribe voters because the elections sure it will be a voters just mujiska near the 100 Ghana t-shirt mu the amount voter one man on to it is hard na mpanyimfo bi omo okro say there be politics is dirty omo de omo ntimi yes a bribe no near so we have to find a way to break it because it's not good. 32 million people ntimi mama win adin so easily. Maybe we need a strong rival but you think say obey winning easily. Easy about me ntimi na about me Saturday make out na TV3 so making kind 26 of his false statements, misrepresentations and grandstanding who now all 26 of them making kind be wa nti enu nti no ye kai dodo o say nti na ya mo say bibia do wa no e be kan wa hwe ni you the internet doesn't forget. The internet doesn't forget. 26 Ghana web kura Google 26 this statements straight
where they also do
26 me say Baumia sure making kind ni nyina the fundamentals the fundamentals are weak. The exchange rate will expose you you be building concrete roads the roads you be no concrete you asphalt and then your friend is saying secondary school see on BCBR regions 1 second as we talk okay so many of them now maybe 26 no cry 2 jano obi catch and say amasa na 26 no cry sha yes inti enipa kro na compile ye no ye panacho onye completion nkai no fan so sad no egina ye boaboa ma betina ha iti oye mani duru 100 american kind ni nyina about
26 no
yes ebro inti obi catch me strong MPP member on na catch me guy the strong guy support Ekufuado too me the two baby no say na Martin pa 26 nko there are more e ho na we say yes.
So which means even their own people are angry.
Yes, strong supporter guy no or support to Mampenye Kufuado time. Sure. So maybe I did two so I say na Martin 26 nkwan. There are more. I say asamaba. Asamaba. Sure. Inti Ghana for munya wild do. Munya wa mumien so we need to say candidates no.
Thank you. Kabore, thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Okay, so let's go. 1. I say in 18 months, in 18 months of an MPP government, no community in Ghana will have a water or toilet problem. 2. Under an MPP Ekufuado government, the economy will grow and grow and grow, and there will be jobs. And jobs. If the fundamentals of the economy are weak, the exchange rate will expose you.
3.
4. We have arrested the depreciating CD and given the keys to the IGP. 5. An MPP government will move Ghana from taxation to production. And not by COVID, by any India, a move back. 6. NDC has resorted to increasing taxes under the economic difficulties they created. An MPP government would do differently. Yeah, COVID tax. And a sanitary towels. Did this finally budget you know muso baby. So
luxurious tax no. Friends, raw materials are amode air banner. So they just want to make sure the local industries no. It me boost to capacity. I'm raw materials no, but the luxurious tax now on say oba koto sanitary pad no omo antache no.
Master sure, okay. So any so uncle so sena or your bill private honorable susu or your private
and we the irony of this companies are no more say sanitary pad no about 6 na fodi apeko.
Oh
yeah, they are gone.
Hi,
they are gone.
And
so virtually so also this taxation implemented why now why no effect.
But say aka 4 bill say
yes but
but 6 no mo yen from because so 8 no 7 we don't have to borrow for roads. All we need is to tow the roads. The money is here.
And then we want for tow for the
8 we will start constructing roads with concrete instead of asphalt. 9 we are building a new harbour in Cape Coast. 2018 MPP manifesto launch. 10 we are building model SHS in Zongo communities in each of the 16 regions in the country.
Kabore, you are Muslim. Which Zongo community? Tell us.
Billahi Azim. There is no Zongo apatakra yesi wo hono.
Oh yeah, sure. What? I'll cross check it.
Me a typical Zongo, ya Zongo.
Documentary be my. And I sank wa yanka bananka or born who suffer him.
There is no one.
So Zongo,
not a single one.
Yeah, me who documentary be almost on yeah. Now omo can say Sebio wadada chief imam.
Yeah.
Yes, sana na documentary which say about me wadada chief imam. Now to me show penyin bopa say chief imam over 100-year-old cleric. Chief imam on pen ho asem waka question the boss say obesi free SHS. Zongo community say na esi.
Say sa boss no the fra medical city of Saudi Arabia kin ebe yama o in 2019. Sa medical city o kan na way.
Yeah, medical city. Yeah. My husband is an economic whiskey. I say we will build hostels for Kayaye. 12. We will build a Dubai medical city. 13. Momo is for the poor. It will not be taxed. Momo is for the poor. It will not be taxed. Yet in the DNAC, Gutafu, see free. 14. Baumia secures $18 billion Chinese loan for Ghana.
18 billion. And yes, I compare 3 billion.
18 na yet so bad 3 crisis here. Baumia secures 18 billion Chinese loan for Ghana.
What did you say? Body buisa.
Yes, body hosa for him. Crazy. 15. Free internet for university and SHS students.
Oh, but that one I think is working.
Where? Where?
All the SHS. Which is almost more laptops. Almost all laptops can create for a few schools. 16. Kayaye won't pay taxes under MPP. Okay. 17. The MPP government has created 2 million jobs. Under the operator repeat bill.
Yes.
2.3. 18. The MPP government has paid 17 billion for excess capacity energy sector. Obwa, mumbisa Jinapo tackle the sa on this way to me. Eh, say omu hu futuro egu yenim. Sure, obviously Jimmy. 19. We shall replace textbooks with laptops for SHS students. And I because somebody can crave by then that was it. A few. I mean to say pilot who said yeah. So teachers who catch who said they must say ye. Oh catch it.
No withdraw.
Debate with you or radio so 20. We will remove taxes on sanitary pads from that long time. I feel media CSOs ne one they do manu gym wanka omanye meanwhile okay meanwhile opposition almost say NDC the nuisance taxes that word almost say nuisance taxes. Is there anything more nuisance than the tax on sanitary towels? Is there anything more nuisance than tax on sanitary towels? Sure. I'll say 22 MPP would have built 1,000 factories with 4 billion with 40 billion loan. Yeah, Senator Party says after not mama Busiana or Abon is about 40 billion. No, I could be 1,000 factories.
Meanwhile, Bank of Ghana could lose 60 billion.
Excellent. So come on.
That is about 3,000 factories.
You see that thing. So next one. 22. In 2016, Bamia lied on the diversion of out of the Eurobond issue. Out of the Eurobond issue, 2015. Okay, so he said that it was diverted into a private account operated by a private bank. Oh no, cancer.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, he lied on the diversion of the Eurobond issue in 2015. Also, yeah, they call private account.
Meanwhile, different. Although you can overreact, I didn't don't know could the bank.
Your mona, your bobusia, omunya muchefano, your bobusia, omunya muchefa, oka can overreact as a man can, no somehow. Say, I can't say now. Okay, I say, we have for winchum. Currently, Ansah Domlevo be through office, not ye who 52.5 billion bill. Kevin Taylor ye who did it, and our auditor general Pierre Becker say, or the report be about 3 years ni. Ye beside auditor general report.
What we for the parliament. Say parliament and share a scandal. Unfortunately, no. And now catch them say, speaker say procedure or the fast buy no on San Conco rectify the procedure into the comma. Ora okujeto ablako a won na bekwa ko lay parliament because omo accounts 6 ebi o wa 10 billion Ghana cedis 7 billion 8 billion ni nyina ayira okeka boma na anya 52
no say I know me next project apart from asset declaration law no I'm interested in that 52.5 billion no pa nti ye hu de Bobie mo interview Domlevo mo interview no mo man pay
because enra omo de documents e bray
thank you
say GRA abie account or Ghana commercial bank different accounts 6 ni nyina musika omo divert akwakoto different account mu obi afeska no
nti enso yempene o say kwan bias no mo disika ne ba o say kwan bias no mo disika ne ba anya say o say a special demonstration on say sika no any interest so because every 3 years nti yan disika no kwa 52.5 billion no with interest and I hate me na Ghana for your chairman Krofi dada na mo disika fa mo dis auditor general Johnson Esedu they say friend say Ekuamo Esedu what say o dey a report be about 3 years what say o dey report be about share letter no yan kan letter na kakra 2020 mo ye dede na oka say omukura na omo ye hu adwuma na or the report.
This is sad,
Kabore ya no send me enemy who made the no. Okay. Share auditor general letter. I say again. It's crazy. It's crazy. 1st December 2020. Press release. Audit service reports of 52.5 billion cedis transferred from GCB to unknown sources. our attention has been drawn to a publication in the social media in connection with our letter issued on 5th October 2020 concerning our audit observation on transfer of tax receipts by GCB to unknown sources amounting to 52.5 billion cedis. Whilst we appreciate the public's interest in this audit, we wish to place on record that the audit in reference is a special audit exercise which was requested by the Honorable Minister of Finance, Ken Ofori-Atta, in a letter dated 15th August 2020, based on the mandate of the President under Article 187, Clause 8. The request included the following, so blah blah blah, at least some way. So now one a last paragraph or say, once again, we wish to assure the public that as usual, we shall submit the audit report to Parliament when the exercise is completed. 1st December 2020, my checks in Parliament say na okay.
Yeah.
Yenfa report biankoye. And now for the avoidance of doubt, under Section 23 of the Audit Service Act, report no kwa my Parliament it was all publishing so. Nti onye 3 years. We nye krono ni ebedwin say mobo. That's what we would think. If for 3 years, wouldn't mean file report number. And you chrono ni ebedwin say mobo.
That's all the BBC.
Exactly. I say, what do you see? Hey, 3 years. What do you see? And you say, I say, Bobie, that's my mind. 3 years. Special audit. 3 years. Wouldn't mean farmer. And you chrono ni ebedwin say mobo.
Guys, I'll come back. Kabore, so the budget and our Parliament.
Commander, me that's very. I really am for Kwenya Imomo Abaso. Ewo Jumason Mudiboa Amagana na yemfa aseda ene nchia emu odin ema motifo ne mohwefo magebre ene adaje ne edi kahwebom. I've always said say one of the best form of religion is humanity.
Yeah.
To unyo obi na o empathize or didi dwen ni nua ho titiro bobrowa ene woni bia na ade a ye ni so titire no kura se monsum na monwen mobrowa ne woni bio ene wonu omo ye ayarefo na omo adidem tindura metese yakwache sebi abubuafo all in the names of omo venti and our register omo display
so sad eh
na mabeti asi di nti ababro ka se woni pa bonfo di o manso a emu nipa tempenten kwa no ondi apinisi
angry
omo si apinie ha it's a clear, I think the Ghana near Kufu Aduntina quotation ye twere Bible because it is manifesting in a clear a year in ye hunu e arehosem na ye gidi se nyame de ofa no boa wontontem na so we de hwie be 7 December ko na
no but Kabore I won't say ye kasa we no aban ko aban ba when it comes to a year sa afoya yenye bibia a better our life but we use them to campaign. Politicians talk like this me and I say seriously I was hurt. I was very hurt, very angry in my spirit like and Kabore trust me so I'm out for be create a disability desk. They will come nana they are there nothing no still be I
think contrary to what you have just said let's give credit when to whom credit must be given. Let's give credit. For the first time the NDC played a very important role in the life of the disability for no more kasa a press conference eulogize John Mahama when he made one of them chieftaincy minister. And no next,
but I think the MPP government too. Then they have
excuse the regional minister,
a blind,
Oti regional. Is he a blind man?
Yes, no, amputated.
Yeah, okay.
And another one. Almost I say,
yeah.
NDC are buying ENA for the first time. In fact, sir, ye chat tobu munino. Omo dwen say nkofo no me tobu tadwa na NDC for. Otumase. Eno ne saa nneɛma te sɛ oyelita for example wohwɛ yɛ a ne ministry no ɛna ɛde saa adeɛ no sɛ build na ɛnyɛ disability friendly ɔmo de ɔmo bɛkɔ court ɔmo sanction kɔfoɔ koraa ɛno nti ministry no koraa bi
she was part of the NDC government for 8 years and I don't know how far she was able to push.
You see, maybe the is not about.
You see,
they are folding the arm. We can say it's not enough.
Yes, but
at least let's appreciate.
I am interested in long-term policies.
Yeah. I agree.
Long-term. I'm not interested in who appointed who.
I agree with you, but
long-term policies.
I will still come back to it.
Yes,
to make a meaning. Say, what is long-term when someone is adamant? For example, President Kufuor no kro MPP ni a wodi youth employment buy no. Kufuor do buy we hu nyansa fan youth employment anya adwuma akotinapko. What is long term about Kufuor? We obi a yetu.
No.
Hwe say aban me example Kwabena, let's wait, take it easy. Aban a oteso
me raise where I am coming from. Then you can help me for us.
Policy now is long term.
Hold on.
Aban e na be ma bibia long term. Aban for fraba. Untimi nka say by force aban we aban until
no.
The American
so
say
you don't even
President
understand where
young youth employment buy.
NDC
for buy. Omo dem raft to whom my be policy say job security be adwuma.
The Mebusa Akabor ne say aya na amanyofo because all cano na all ka say oh omo asem ye no mobo. Kabor tia sisi okonya position a obetimi akai sa ankrofo we and we use both sides. I'm not talking about what Akufo-Addo government is doing now or what SDOB yawanye. I'm talking in general terms as a country.
Yeah.
If you bet me building long-term policy, I'm a woman. Abayin bao, abayin ko, they are okay.
For instance,
that is what I'm talking
road
about.
Road 2. Obi ojira na naso brane nanka. Yeah, funny pa mama kwatena road to he wouldn't be considered because he would prefer he will be a sebe. The yeah yetimi koba no no ntimi nyebi.
So a policy
sustainable.
Exactly.
But ababi
these are the things I'm talking about. These are the things I'm talking about. That can we get such more sustainable policies? Yeah,
you can get something sustainable, but nipa no a udi adene shene.
No.
So you will be or dream sustainable. I don't know say.
Yes.
And to see a strategy to
okay.
But obi buy out semi we kwa here on you only didn't know.
What say no?
What say no?
Okay.
It's not about the okano e nyansafo na utu omo saafo no.
Enye mambofo ze group.
Na ukoshia Akufo-Addo na ka sustainability a.
Onti ase.
Woni ma de kron.
Onu de di preku.
What is
direction?
Enti senka omo ba ye na nka bi a John Mahamade sa to boot kra dia ba omo yi. E no omo say okay, every office in Ghana no, they be make sure say yenua no mo a omo adi dem in society no. Omo so omo benya desk ewo baabi. Na sebi eswat say ebinum begina kwa so kra say asresre nioma. Enti office bia across the public space no you make sure say you be more one desk eka so beti enti obi make step a na so obi bana ono de osabe hwete na it takes us backwards. Yes, because cost 19 why you know. So that's the point. It starts with leadership.
Commander enti fame fasa kwanya no na memfa abasuboma peni a your friend Dr. Bismarck or that Penipa or that top care medical hospital. Me done as because we dwene we ni bi hu we dwene mubuafo ho ukono catchment a kunafo mubuafo mpenifo bia wo ma no free medical package. I think say remarkable I was say done as and they din komo afa nkradie be friend bye budget at one ni e din kra intermediate me friend nkradie budget. Yes. Na ye dinkra. Na about 3 size enemy who budget we. The edikan the usual force peddling say yen shed that deliberate effort yen two foot runguni pani. Adia muyadi o humpano. Can you for that say we're spending 32 billion to keep our lights on?
Yeah.
In 2021, Baumia said in the 5 years of MPP administration, we must spend $17 billion for excess capacity.
In 2021?
Yes.
2021.
NT.
Baumia right?
Yes. Imagine a pokra putunu to prove facts. Say
$17 million.
$17 billion for excess capacity.
Yes. 17 billion.
Billion. That time. You wrote 2020.
Also, you use 17
for excess capacity.
Ghana cedis, I think.
Check it. My joy online. So what I say? It's online.
17 billion. 17
they
billion.
Say, check it. It's online.
It's online. 17 billion. I mean, I can't believe this.
It's online.
Okay,
I'll get it for you.
Check.
But
now I'll check it. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Provide us with the evidence of $17 billion payment for excess capacity.
Good.
Wow.
17 billion. You see, Baumia the lawyer till her bought Nkontumpo Akwa na Chokrumo. Obi wo tifia wan tiase. But wahu Satan no can the be ni pasu de o. 17 billion that time. You wrote 2022 exchange rate kwa na 15 cities. And to multiply 15 cities by 17 billion, that is about 255 billion. So in 2021, 2022, then in the area of excess capacity, spending 255 billion Ghana cedis. And how did you arrive at the 32 billion today? General Hospital,
hold on. In 2017, was say almost
2021, or say from 2017 to 2022.
And almost used $17 billion on excess capacity.
Yes.
Okay.
About 255 billion.
255
billion
Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Okay.
In 14th November 2023, the same sector, no, or if it's mobile in the 7 years, almost spending 32 billion. To keep the lights on.
Ghana cedis.
Huh. So how did you this voodoo mathematics? How did they arrive at this? Let me say me teach you on General Hospital. Adi Amudi can budget for 60 billion. 68 million in 2020.
Yeah.
In 2023, inflation. Near prices of goods and services are cost
iron rods,
and then when they about 50 million
euros.
The same euro. Kaise.
And also who maintain the same architectural.
Good. And Kaise, this same Nkrofo in 2019. So with the 75 million AC Bank of Ghana headquarters. Every year they are spending 200 million. You could be so almost $250 million. You could be so almost there. Almost ideas and near my work. Fantastic.
Wow.
And then handle the ideas and equity, slow motion and retrogressive movement. If this is not pure criminality, what it is? So
you justify Bank of Ghana increment with the current inflation.
Good.
Then with the same analogy, all the could drew a yellow a general hospital so
fantastic.
Bank of Ghana.
And I agree. And I agree with you perfectly when you said, and the hunting American criminality is involved. I agree with you perfectly when you say, and Crophobia are looking for avenues to wash their money. They're stolen monies. And this is one of the avenues. This is even enough for Ghana for you now to compare the man John Dramani Mahama and the
let me give you the basis.
Mahama Kobubu rich.
And now cancer. Omo making it categorical that Omo be resist kind of from the local market, which means they are touching base with individual investors, those who are ready to loan their monies. Now, lawyer, I know what you have 50 million euros. And to Omo no, they will go to them.
That's where they can.
Yes,
they want to put their monies back.
That is it. That is
the
it.
System.
No be a more national cathedral. Community secretary. I would double the swab by Bessia. What the I echo Sika Sankas? We are the Bobie. Wouldn't be a benya. Wouldn't be a benya. A two-face.
Two-face.
So what I say. That is going to put number one. Commander, they told me. Finance minister said 1 district, 1 factory. And nay is the new oil for Ghana. Na nay some fasoni CB waha ni CB waha. Yet 2023 industry growth is negative 2.2 in his own budget. Industry growth negative 2.2.
So
what's why 1 district, 1 factory?
Hold on. Then we invested so much in
since 2018
industrialization.
Since 2018. So 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23. 6 years.
6 years in Kodria now that negative 2.
Negative 2.2. Until he found out we invest here. And interestingly, Commander, all your import commodities are on my Ghana import now. None of them have seen any appreciable decrease.
Now, council in your must be able to go court.
We just have to. Yeah. So let's analyze the budget. Yehu are trolling depending on how they are made. Yeah.
And surprisingly, the minister have failed to put the full document of the budget out. Even MPs could have the budget in Ustiyomo. So to get tables,
you have it.
Full copy. And the speech of full copy.
The full
with
copy.
All the tables. Speech in there 45 pages. Full copy. Even MPs are struggling to get it. Because they know a woman is different from the man presenter for IMF for second tranche of the body. See, they are afraid to bring it out.
Yes. Because Anope Obi frame me. Say me what the main document Nibia.
Yes.
And I'm say on contact will be with CTFF. Then they say they don't have it.
Me say MPs create susu ominibi. Meanwhile they are supposed to have it.
So they are going to change the figures in the normal co present here IMF.
Yes. Now question I bisa say, who are investing 1 district 1 factory? It doesn't reflect in your industry growth. Number 1. 2, it doesn't reflect in your imports. And the beverages na import no. A confused juice no ntiminti so. Poultry no amase with the shemu no. Poultry importation te so. Commander no Mahama di jam no adwumani to ma na kan wura me nti na ma si kire ne yada so import no high. So what has been the significance of policy 1 district 1 factory on the ordinary Ghanaian and even the economy of this country? Enibi etim kontompo number 2. That also me answer.
Yeah, why you buy me answer kra?
What's it? 2.3 million jobs. 2.3 million jobs. Ghana, your public sector workers a little over 600,000. Also, to work creating 2.3 million jobs. It's jobs no way. Because we cannot say they are in the private sector. Because we call private sector day in, day out, private sector is laying off workers. Brazilian company, contractor engineer, our Kumasi Central Market Phase 2, on 1,500 workers off. Because of domestic debt exchange program. Go to all the portals
Teshi overhead now more company no afford up.
Yes,
they are gone. Takrade, they are gone.
Where yet the one continue whatever number he had, it's hard. Omunina luso maduma. Maxi, MPP Nimba Kumasi Maxi Cardilla. Or see year starting here no. He has laid about 80% of the workers off. Obibini black man. Obibini black MPP for Nekasanu. Obibini black man say he had 350 workers and they are cut 35. 350 and they are cut 35, so 90% is gone. I cut 10%. And to command 2.3 million. No, you have public sector in you. You got private sector, even existing ones are going. Banking sector. It's 2.3 million. No.
Beyond the banking sector, no. Go fields in Kwan. Omuyi workers 1,500.
Yeah, I remember.
Emma, I know 2018.
Yeah.
Ghana Manganese Company They laid workers more than 2,000.
Yes.
I went there. I went to Takwa.
Yeah, you are right.
Where is the work? A human or more can way. And even their own data doesn't support this.
People have lost jobs.
Their own data, their own data. When you look at second quarter of Ghana statistical data, second quarter of 2022.
Okay.
1.74 million people are jobless in this country, compared to 850,000 under John Dramani Mahama in 2016. Under Mahama, unemployment rate was 8.9%. As we speak, unemployment rate is 14%. It's in the 2.3 million jobs in our
It's been massaged.
Yes.
Yes.
It's challenged because Professor Stephen Hank, every day, or see your unemployment rate is adding up 35%. Commander, because the reality has caught up with Bamia, fundamentals now exposed to a byway into no. UNDP say 8.5 million people have been pushed under the poverty line. World Bank cried and now you almost say inflation so crass and the 850,000 a here for who krumpa. Into ye were do my any other near here for. What kind of mismanagement?
So even if Ghanaians decide say the figures in Kwa Kasa,
they cannot come close. No,
let's deal with the figures.
And interestingly, these are figures prepared and presented by them.
Because you can't tell me that one district, one factory, meanwhile when it comes to a year industry, you are doing negative 2.2.
Me constituency, Central Front Place, me district. There is this company, foreign company, a friend of Maro Forestry Company. Omo promise, Abanwe promise here one this one factory, also obey factory in the Daniel Burenia fertilizer. Omo buy no more from Maro no to say one this one factory. And no more friend with this year was say Maro no what Robinson create over 2,000 jobs. Meanwhile, when you go to the company's website, Omo workforce both Ghana and Sierra Leone. Ghana crying Hong Kong no more pretty. Ghana and Sierra Leone now come 1,500.
And so I said,
was it Robinson for 2,000? I don't know the people they
Western
want to appreciate.
Western Regional Minister, a question about the Ukraine the idea. I say Ukraine for say say 10 million population, 120 million.
Commander, they don't him. Can for that to me say as a result of prudent investment, a bad way, investment are yielding unprecedented into your nominal GDP ever hitting 1 trillion. 1 trillion Ghana cedis. Now we say, can for that Dr. Addison, Mahmoud Baumia, and German for economic class, you are hobby there. Whenever inflation is hyper in an area, inflation costs low. Now while something now you're high, depreciation, currency depreciate, it affects nominal GDP figures. Let's do simple arithmetic. Under John Dramani Mahama, now the nominal GDP in dollar equivalent was $57 billion. MP before buying the exchange rate here 11.9, fancy 12 cedis. Because I bought the Bama 13 cedis, into fancy 12 cedis. Say the 12 cedi could I multiply the Mahama Dija 57 billion no. Emma 648 billion. And the MP before you have an exchange rate of Matina city no depreciating quantity. Your nominal GDP in city equivalent as at 57 billion under John Mahama no. So all the multiply current exchange rate ya Emma 648 billion. Just a Monsakuran Kanye, Monan Kanye, yet city depreciation here economic failure. Your nominal figures in terms of cities is over 600 billion. And it's also hit 1 trillion. What have you done? You've not done anything significant. Because exchange rate in Kwa contributing about 70% of what you are claiming as glory. Now, I say it's the first time, which is not the truth, because in 1999, Ghana near nominal GDP was 99 trillion. Even in 2006 under President Kufuor, your nominal GDP was 100 trillion. So why do you say 1 trillion that when you know is the first of its kind in the fourth when you know you contemplate water? It's not born out of facts. Enti enra enfutra won be tugu ye ni bi no. Na nkrofo yi de bia ye kasa adwen a ewo ni patrima ke de chechire mind bu my word no de asa. Obroni say they are bereft of ideas. Bereft of ideas. Na wa adwen a de chechire ma wu ni bi. Obi di bi ma wa na wo sere no. Enye nkrofo we no mbe ka se don ma ko ka se Obama nkukwo nketenkete ena nkukwo nketenkete no enye nkrofo we ya. And what did Ken of that understand the policy? They didn't understand it. How was saying nkukwo nketenkete nkukwo okwati na chire nyina nkukwo nketenkete. And what Ken of that was we are going back to the gadget economy. Ye kwanyi nkukwo. Mama nka na sa adwene no ebi wo mutirim. Mama say it's possible say obi wo on the need the so corporate production. Ye kurum hasika dodo aye swa e de kwa amanfoforo so kotọ poultry ba nya sam ketwa kurum aso nkokoi wo ja no kura obenyini enti ye beboa mabunu ni nipa am so go into poultry production ye de say ye be ma platform no ye be ma bu a wo hia na ye ma even nkokọ ma no na de ahyase na papa kura be ma akọbọ obra so odi bibi show nsem. That was how Mahama Hunu said you better support nipa in the poultry industry. Imagine, see what 200,000 young people almost sizable poultry a year. The infants release about 200 friends of poultry into the system. Multiply 200 by 200,000. Now heard the quantum of poultry I bet so as a result of import as part of import commodities. I drink a bit do trimua will be count here why you say by 4 wait.
But you see, Moro, the problem with this
yes,
successive governments need implementation.
Etina, command
implementation.
Command
Mama had problems with.
Etina penny for
For example, what Abuga Pele caused John Mahama. If it was successful,
use your microphone.
If Abuga Pele's work was successful, Enka
okay, Agambiri and I say.
Abuga
Sada issues no.
Sada no.
Oh, okay.
Enka ebe benefit a whole lot of people. But look at Abuga.
That is where I have a problem
and that is
with
why,
policies and implementation.
So you see, the only reason why that gets some of us to still believe that John Mahama can do it is the lessons he has learned.
Good.
What you say?
Now
the lessons he has learned,
okay.
no.
Okay.
No, we say, enye se me kofa mi nuya keke.
No.
Enye se me kofa obi keke. I must make sure the person is not a square peg in a round hole.
Good. Okay.
What must and even after made the late Gifano. You saw say the one that took that office no up the game. What you say?
Yeah.
And so these are things that and Kwabena, the good thing about life is there why you be there or saw the opportunity to do it no
commander
say eno obampa ho a ene obebahye enu tina Samuel Jan o ka so mo penalty bi na me na nya adwen no we say wa boase no sa ade na o ye ne the pain he had no he would correct it next time and he would not play to hit them.
We aniso adi hu na wo Mahama aniso a I think one thing Ghanaians should be very much interested in. Etikura was obi ade no hu gym na or part of that revolution. Say Mahama said the Brazil for year. Yani de okoye de wo say ba is the experience the man have gathered. The experience. Ote ono nim how much you invest into poultry importation. And in the banner say strategically or person will invest it not just to cut down imports, also to better the lives of people who go into that production now. I think it's remarkable. I was here to son. Orie can offer Orie no say we will form task force to oversee night economy. Now I'm saying
24 hours.
Apuskelenke. I really knew trim now the copy of me. It's night don't get 24 hours no night no. Yes. We are going to form a task force. We are going to form a task force to oversee night economy. Now, they go na night 24 hours in near the Akaway. Says a Mahama, and 24 hours. Yes. So name people for the crowd, and TUC for your address. John Mahama's 24-hour economy and our 3-shift economy is indeed the game changer.
That's true.
Now, MP before the way no, acquire so what could do tell a name shop, no what you trying to go. One way you have a pam no kaba, a bizwana the over pam the jumper. Until Penny said, what you trying to man with him said you were pam no fa. Your mamma won't die so, your mamma won't this I do know. In fact, people in academia, people in the business, your friends, the corporate world say, this is a revolutionary idea. I bet me turning down the fortunes of this country. Now, who will be United?
Ebia no be pam pajamas.
Where the or sleet in the cabin, surrender from come. So, who know? What's the work for task force? Yeah, Matina, man, go for vigilante for Madani robbers. And what you know, one I just say for task force. And your task force was some that your mamma can you when you're vigilante as them because more vigilante for am do security in your hand city news.
Yeah.
Two Jubilee house soldiers and immigration officer remanded for alleged robbery. A confirm vigilante boys nam do peace council assemble monka. Omuna dani akromfo no aboa bone ba onyi no say na wie. Ni emeja ne kofa sa akromfo ko gina kwam say what task force. Na sana 24-hour economy nete. As it ne say Ghana no aye wo no hwe more obeduru ho 8 pm ne atum. Can no filling station for year adwuma 24 hours and adokura the car duru obenya bi ato. But
say what the car now na so fuel
sir. Because they need security and they no money be to almost robbery land also. The mama say one security especially for night duty no should be the topmost priority. And to who kwa adwuma no who so sabrode what said you kwa adwuma wia. Ya baba ho by security. Companies are mobile to subscribe to the 3-shift economy policy. No. The mama say incentives. Say tieni and your tax won't ya. Hey, I did be now different brochira ba mo adwuma na kwaswa. And no yenjo na nyina aboa mo watimi for mabudo. The idea is that commander say me Mahmoud Kabora me ma Ghana mabuni me kokopa na padwuma ni bi ne manya bi a e bi awia de no menya bi ana anwumre de no menya bi. And no na broche go to London. London is running the 3-shift economy. Ama ye nti na ye na asifo dwane kwala ni yo enu tinye titafo dwane kwala ni na ma nya side so na beboa ye nyina ye nsa bekwa no mantra ta agire no nim ye mantra ko at the end of the day obi abedede.
Thank you.
Nyunu de obi ansa bede e bekwa na no TUC se mabunu nyina meka kabore ho yempu yenjitwi enwetwere de yenkodi dwoma amachi because that is the game changer. No na beboa ama yenya adwuma ne bia we anyway, now like I say tax force one now we bond do.
Yeah, okay, so anyone yes no anyone can send him message or they are sending. Okay. Yeah, we'll be sending messages. Yeah, say no be they send me boy. Yeah, the person send me a message.
But could be a I don't know if we know
how many pages. And then it's possible is a full budget because
when you say
speech in 45 pages.
I say
323 pages.
Okay, so that okay, yeah. Oh, na me pacho mame enhwe obi me macho obi 1,000 cedis mame hwe. Hello?
Alapa, woyo.
Afa
ma fan form Bobie, ma fan form.
Say
1,000 cedis.
Hi.
Me kasa se makoto salmon 10 cedis.
Makoto there.
Tin tomatoes. Se madwuma say you want me yede wadana me oba ofie.
Wadwuma say ntu ofie.
Ni ofie.
Tunya 1,000 we no anyu makoto salmon.
Mato salmon, mato tin tomatoes. Mato mako. Me koye efroye bi na me mu bi asiso.
O ma say.
Me ma me nsa.
Oh.
Me pama di ona. Emi kura me fair o producer Kwabena. Me pama de ndi Carlos I think ya no smart ya sem ya. na me kwaje bosia pam bi ma TDC for be pemene process be pemene e na ka me de wo sakumo no waja ma be be tuja ma ton me ka ni na tuja na me shop kura me ton e na ma me te asama kata manzo ni masi uncompleted bi wona ma betina wo.
All right, anyway, congrats. All right, me pa me cho mo amun twa no quick one monye ansa na close aka be 10 minutes na me close machine no enti mo mo in term star 413 hash listo so budget
abra
insensem
ye di kan mame enche for ne lawyer de say
our hero
he's the only reason why
yeah
sometimes you have to be bold to do what you have to do because say lawyer enimade ni mumra na otimi e de mra tetewa say wo ya dia ma hu left from
and he has done well
and
he has done well
Kwabena say consistent
very
when it was Mahama he never
relent.
He always would tell it as it is. Yeah. But the problem I have with other persons be, I say, to say Minya Esankuma. Esankuma is someone I used to admire very well. The criticism under Mahama, no, it wasn't as if say my dream me say Mahama and Tino I should go at him and all that. But why is he silent today? What must I say? Those are the reasons why it gets people to be angry at people. What must I say? Say Enra, what say John Mahama? And you ma oh ye nye. Ya di tum say John Mahama onye saint. Sinto woni pa brabom. But say what say Enra John Mahama nye. Na obi de John Mahama ye ne kura ontimi nru ne kwata. Na de wa ye ne kura wasa se no. Esa man. This is the time I also think is Ankumane. Your friend is saying, Minya free cry
because
Nana, why are they silent?
Ayana me kase lawyer.
I am not for me. Castley.
Hayford. I say, Ayana de be a lawyer. Me can be say. So I say you need alternative.
I really salute.
Yeah, say you need alternative bia. Ti yam fa say option you wearing maybe next year not third force bia ba. Yes, real Alan Chematin is in the system.
Amamu boni na Alan ka ho. Otine mu che dodo debi yentimi fa ma Alan. Ntine yesi TUC any sorry
for the new movement
about yeah Alan yeah third force or ye Kufuado a Crawford bia or tena mu che na nke o say Alan resign after 2020 election no omo ba na watwe no ho watena mu ache Alan can't be a credible third force the other answer obetwe MPP votes ni be yes that's correct but say credible third force on no mra be die nim debi there be eno there ye nyesa amfo so e was say sorry no okay any TUC any chief imam Muslimi funi o mun kan bom no mun yi obi foforo party politics system yi ain't me my new leader hey Ebeka say politicians no there is no honest one amongst them oh kind Plato books now Plato Socrates the Republic as a politicians honest one except that even though they are all bad a be like the way I see you who say Mama yes Kufuado pa no but still I say Mama also no who asem until we are looking for a credible third force. Let's get 32 million people. We can't just say going to election 2024 no. Now Mama just Mama will route Baumia oh he will route Baumia it will be a big gap until we need a credible third force to come so that it will reflect that in our society we have talent. Let me mama because Baumia can't. Any can kind in your be brave internet is one to amano. What will happen? They say because he will route Mama will route Baumia. Near one say Oshe Ghana political system no both parties NDC MPP they all have minimum of 45%. Into 45% or money I can say say bio they are into 45 no there a lot of it on beto 950 yeah you won 10% yeah na every 8 years yes son me cry me nya crank every 4 years ni asem because masa krono na ekọ so okrum na enye o listen say munim krono no draw so
ya no na me di besi say
o man bo bra nkrofo man bo bra
can you imagine
man bo bra sisi akohwe adan o mo sisi ebi na ebi ti sakre so ebi ti moto so sisi e di V8 amomo ama V8 afuel na make ebubu afu ni eyi aban ji omo kana anke o say o man pay ku for do ti make low for them next 3 months V8 mo party fuel ni eyi no exactly nkrofo na omo nya adwuma ebi mu uhu ne car kiti o be kai bi mu no kura mini cars na V8 yes okay omo mini car obi a otwi mini car mini car you see how the V8 amano when the V8 amano or commanding more V8 ye twi ebi de V8 ebi de nkwala na ko school ni na ekeka ebe de
anyway nana
you see
so Kwabena, you see the candid nature of lawyer Martin Kwabena, the way he doesn't pardon John when he has to. He tells it as it is. Sometimes I take, exception to even his criticism. Maybe but he's one person. He will admit when he's wrong, and he would also correct his notes.
But Nana, Sir John Rusunya opportunity. Not John Bayem and
you think
more than the
exactly.
Because
me preku times 10.
Because
by doing this, I want the free pass. Say, mama, but because church is seeing chief man so I'm for candidate but mama is taking free no be say dey be kumi preku times 10 and I just say
because me lawyer obi tell me say me fair
listen well only Bobie me say kumi preku say mama ba you have to come
Debi be them hey Debi because what mean can tell me say obi aba be wi aye fimfram say now the oba be tam kra kokra
but Kwabena Adebakwa I think we can be rest assured knowing who John Mahama is.
Yes.
In fact, Sir John, I will for the Suban 1%. Then you say Koko Fia no ni baby da. Selfless leader. Only baby da, yes, baby da. What do you say for? Only baby da Oko Fia no time I ya prime minister or your president Oko Fia no. John Mahama didn't have a place to rest his head. Yes. That's how selfless he is. And he's not a type who will allow for family and friends. Share the idea on one kasani near Ibrahim. Some of family members no cry were angry at him.
Yeah, it's true.
I said, no,
it's true.
We are in to build a nation and not to build a family. So when Akufo-Addo in the campaign, family and friends, he was laughing because it wasn't the case. Joyce pay and another family member on a bush and that's the difference. I don't support things blindly. Me a church of Pentecost me apostle a friend is saying opoku nyina odi se for make it why are they way nyame make it straight. It's a church a association. Etino me anointed me am more anointed than opoku nyina demon way me am more anointed than him. So na me ye MPP ni me party aiding kwasasem ya omote so Akufo-Addo kronfo Akufo-Addo yi me fancy why party na association. Ghana is mightier and bigger than any association in this country. And you know, I will have to tell it as it is. Now we call you in Namho, because I will be me no nyadwen me party no now ye kronfo I will say me no nyadwen dia me forget na your friend is will be imedi. What do you patrol tobacco?
Also one as say
omo na say me make am omo ko support Alan be bre ya MPP for patrol tobacco say ma yi obi adi franka jakum ne ohininto o patrol te come obi say wa yinadi o free you move on Kwabena me de enra me call baby a lawyer wo esan so a human rights lawyer ntina lawyer enra aposifo no sinto ebam but I saw say
ɔmo de yɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ ɛma yɛ nua no sɛ next time biara no ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ bibi a ɔmo de they should just notify them ɔmo bɛ kɔ akɔgya ɔmo but in fact sɛ obi wɔ hɔ a akɔla bi wɔ hɔ a wosoma no a nka wa wogye kɔɔ yankɛyɛ ebi mu ayɛ te sɛ amrɔba wɔyɛ new no ɔyɛ very trigger happy
easy
wasoma ne sɛ ebi kura akɔfɔ ɔmo bra no boys ne kɔkɔ di sɛ nhunu and mind you boys ni bi wɔ hɔ a ɔno no police for no unim sɛ ekufo do saa promise na ɔde ma ɔmo 2020 ansane ɛkɔto aba no obi wɔ hɔ a wɔni pay o police ni bi wɔ hɔ akwabena sɛ ni pay to ma na bank loan na ɔkɔgye yɛ no yate no
nate
nti oni ka prɛ nti no minister yi nso so asɛm so abɔdwe sɛ nti ɛba saa na they are just happy to be seen working just to take some no coffee and other things nti no I realize say enra no mihu Dr. Gariba the regional commander no or you be a say I've taken a swipe at him before. It's not as if sebi oye de enya mintiminka but enra no oni omu ba ye tena ho church public order act ni mo kan kire omo rights and yes so sorry but the only thing is that na enye se omo ko demonstration minister na atons afre omo call ye no na ekoba say minister e de ne car be sina twam wa mabiem omo so omo ni lorry fare and omo say na ye da ho ade e chen de minister be adwuma na minister nso na kwadworo wa ama na omo ni na hwa na ye be chi omo say minister economic say ye so ko frɛ say dan pario say hwan na che sa kwete say omo aye unlawful gathering nti ye twa asem to omo so but I think say later when they found out say enye say bia they had gathered there to demonstrate or to
mrane kyerɛ sɛ wobɛyɛ demonstration kwa no amfa permit na menka sɛ ya me amfa ayi letter nko but sɛ refi anase wonni mra no amfa letter nko ɛno no umu mra so it's not a crime nanso sɛ wokɔ sɛ bibi ne yi na they will hold you into ka so na me nim nti ya all the letter no kɔ uyi police for sutre before the demonstration na security wise no ma ba be bɔ mo ho ban ne ne ekeka ho but the fact say one fa letter na nkɔ no ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ wabu mmara bi a yɛbɛtimi de wakɔ court wabu mmara so there be say wo bɛyɛ demonstration one year sutre so because of that section this yɛbu awfo there be you can't find ɛna na just anka constitution yɛsi ne tiri so there be that's where we moved away from Mintimubio because I said there's a case called MPP versus IGP.
Okay.
And the Supreme Court Buyae said they be under Public Order Act, this new system. Letter no enye permit to police need to me say omo besi ukwa nanso eya ha ne ebe ban say omo fi say security reasons emma so I say omo court okay omo be di kan aka kire but say office on omo nya adwa na omo de akodan court na judge ahwem nti police entimi nka say why a demonstration one file letter ama into the whole court say one file letter ama no crime it's not a crime you can't say crime a crime ye be a yatro article 19 clause 11 yatro the that say one yes say a crime so there is no law you can find in Ghana say obey demonstration now one file letter now it's a crime no one file letter now any crime now so say security wise one na bibi
at least for your own sake
anyway okay. As usual thank you so much for the education you know I think say moving forward no ye ni enuanom be kasa na omo ye bibi sa they the budget na enra meteze ken for ata ko kan ya minimum de nkunya me anum ni he is one person meti ne pe na me buof because Kwabena he has been very deceitful and dishonest and a habitual thief whose words tembiano etise obi ebo obi krono and na auto mrade Kwabena ohwe say yewo housing projects me person me use housing pe e de ye analysis na ewo saglemi
yeah
either to know John mama any Professor Mills bae no ya odi a me di o omo aban ni mu ni say President Kufuor as at March 2008 now was say the minister for the friend is works and housing in the person of Akoya Okokoko Bobie
Hackman
Uswagima. Now I was saying affordable houses ni na yes sini na ewie e dis kelele paint a painting ni na ho. E Auditor General's report 2008.
I say there be okay.
Now there how many say John Mills ne Mahama it me jai Hackman man fa o man ni sika e di ye wa first can no paint is Kenya President Kufuor Piama wa first can di and these same people it me ko jina bonchen kan John Mahama ena oni Professor Mills Kufuor housing ayi ni kura we jayesi wa mandan ne rote Kwabena want to be that oh enti
but
from that
time no okoka said they were disappointed were worried about sa approach no okay because asempa ko bi fi agbenom na they normally challenge MPP for no Samuel Kunu those days you share radio so no makufaba and because time STL eba no
yeah
now the argument was that other na Kufuor a project no omo
abandon
omo ko kan omo say now na power no won say mo say hack my ebony prosecute today
na omaja
so then it comes back to say the okay yeah
so the father for all thing that Professor Mills introduced
amwa Ghana
eno na ama obi to say osafuma for ene wanya no nkanya sa nkwan adwo a nka no sini ko be de wanya bia no because osafuma for no the impunity with which omode ye boni nyina ye because omadwen yo mo say after all omobakra omuntimi nya ye hwe and these are things that is getting the Ghanaian boiling from within because ebedu baby no Kwabena one way ya ebeji politicians nyina nsem and yes to the street no ye no omo anenam so na me so choboy ba Kwabena obia obeji so ye de omodo so aka de obeka choboy no ena eno no yesre say ye pamocho because Kufuor do no obetimi akofo obi kura na beka choboy no afa ho adwane eno ape hwese na no ye call Sagleme Kwabena be yam sheme unu se Sagleme dan na e wo ho ni nyina ye concrete houses
yeah
concrete o enye blocks o
fala
blocks na bia to say is how you see dan no ye concrete a to say ya I say
ye modi
ye modi esi ho na 1502 housing na uhunu ba ku bia say na esi ho no unu say apartments e wom ye 3 so you multiply that by 3 and you count how many ebi afane say the ma personnel and ombenya ba bia at and so this is work in progress.
You have almost 3,000-4,000 units.
Yes. Unim say Asenso Boachi, Minister for Housing. Unim say omo aton dan na omo aho. Sagleme. Enu ntire se ekofa we for no. Your friend is saying
flag
victims na alcohol. Na nipa na ono aton ade na ma ne ho no. Kwabena oni Ghana for be chia yam. What say? Say unim se ni esi to asase kosi estate. Na say honum na obeye me ne mempena estate a. Obekwa kwot fa estate no. Say dan no betima bobo ahye obotuma akostate na bobo. E fa hye obotum ye ne Ghana for ye nyina ye arise Ghana ye ne Ghana for. Ye ma obi emfa sa japade ne da. Wa would do sika shame no. You have done so at your own peril. Na wo watimi agya sa japade we kwabra me ko ho no unim. O makotu to dan ne ho glasses ni nyina. Fittings e wo dan ne ho nyina. O ma hwia ni nyina. Wouldn't say on my year drains. Hey, now Alaji Collins down so also or can who be? Because I buy the Ujina court. For cameras, never media men, Kwabena, never mo di wechi, never mo kwa assassin so, never mo kwa tell Juma awaye. Where's wedding? Kwabena, we adding. Alaji, I just say me na me be frewo. Say so me mobilize my wa, and ye frame me, and I say me frewo. Na me ama mobilize near the media for alcohol. Kwabena Juma. Akwan nyina ye yi o. Akase ye be yi kwan na ye di ba be to main road ni mu no. Eho nyina kwan da ho. Unim say omo housing units a won dey call parliament. Onu ni ti wu. Kano Furata any ni ti wu.
Yeah.
Omo say $100 million no. Omo di be si 366 housing units. The enti omo dey Collins down da court say ade e was nke 5,000 no. Concern no Nyankopon atwene krako. Akoka kire omo say 5,000 housing units and Collins down there 6,502. Enti no we disca no 200 million. Na Kwabena say wo de omo sika ne bo hu mienu a and now multiply the housing units now omo kana. Will you not get about 366 times 2 years?
366.
So 366 plus 366. So 2. Kwabena min kuntanye. It kabenya be 700 and
366. 366.
366.
Almost be 712.
732.
32. Yeah, 700.
Okay. So a new thousand, you know. Then wo jano ho akopoku ase. On kwa mo be fa so ewie esikan. They want to launder our money. Kwabena, ye di nyansa te wo mo o. Ye ni on betena krom ha. They will not own anything in this country. They will not own anything. Sikani so much me fan kwa brochire. They say unim ya my Ghana red alert. Money laundering aban we.
Yeah.
And what in Belgium for no?
It's unfortunate. Okay, news for no
but announcement we a year no ya first half.
Yeah.
E china ye be di ahome. Nyame aduma e kokumase.
Okay.
Heroes Park.
All right. Tabia
Oda was na Kwabena wo so
Onuya adwuma for ba Tabia ba center yemfa na se ma seahorse for and afin so post ni edro ye do masepa top choco. We have Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic and St. Andrews SHS live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Thank you, lawyer Martin Pegu, Moro Kabore, and an ASEAN Command List and an Akusipu production crew. We are grateful.